good lawyer.
This is Wisconsin basketball head coach Greg Gard. This is 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD2, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Wisconsin sports without a filter.
What you talking about Father Time? What?
Kyle Wallace.
Winning is the only thing that actually does matter.
Ben Brust.
So they can't execute the way they want to play offensively.
This is Kyle and Brust.
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Monday. Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. My name is Ben Brust. And it was a good weekend to be living and dying by every pitch.
Oh, it was now. It was.
Kyle Wallace was there Saturday. I was absolutely glued to the television Friday night.
As you should have been.
Oh.
For good reason.
Oh, it was just beautiful. I know the walk-off yesterday from Turang was electric, and I love when he swings with that one arm follow through, and when it connects, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy, but the way that Miz mowed down the Yankees on Friday, I cannot get out of my head.
No,
he was ridiculous.
He's special. I mean, every time we think that, okay, well, this might be another challenge, the kid keeps rising to the
and
challenge.
we did talk about that on Friday. We talked about how he does in big moments rise to the occasion. I referenced playing the Dodgers last year
and allowing the first home run
Shohei, and then he went 6 innings. This was different than that. This was even more extreme based off the velocity that he had in the 6th inning. I saw 103 in the 6th, and I was like, damn!
Yeah, listen, the thing to me is I love what Pat Murphy said. Pat Murphy said, this kid wants to be great, and that's something that, honestly, as a Milwaukee Brewers fan, I have never seen from a pitcher before. We've seen some really good ones. We've seen some incredible performances by Ben Sheets. We've seen Giovanni Gallardo literally win a game by himself, hitting a home run to win a game 1-0. What I have not seen is a guy say, okay, this is a big moment, and I'm going to step up, and I'm going to be magnificent. And that's exactly what The Miz has been. I knew he was going to be really good, but I didn't realize this quickly he's turning into not just an ace, but he's turning into a Cy Young type guy.
Yeah, for all the people complaining that Jacob Misiorowski shouldn't have been an all-star last year. Well, guess what? He had a chance to pitch in the all-star game last year, but now when you're continuously seeing and hearing the praises of other MLB all-stars like Aaron Judge talk about him, and just to watch what he did this year, it's a no-doubter for that, and he's so electric that I'm so sad that, part of me is like, was this a tryout?
Oh, style. Come on. You can't try out 3 years in advance, 4 years in advance, 5 years in advance. The Brewers have a lot of time.
I know.
His service clock just began last year.
I know.
He got lots of years of them before eventually somebody else.
I just want to hold on to some of these guys forever.
Well, that's why I'm saying this is the window. The window is getting ready to be open, Ben. You should be very excited about that.
What a great weekend from the Milwaukee Brewers.
Sweet, baby. Swept them boys, baby.
And I think it was the next 5 series. I think you had said 9-6.
Yeah, I said
9-6.
10 games is perfect. At least 9 is what I want.
Starting 3-0 gets you a great chance to get to even better than 9-6 over the next 15. We'll get to the Milwaukee Brewers in a little bit. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. This is more. You can get us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Alex Strofe is back with us after being out on Friday. And, of course, you have the ESPN Wisconsin app. Here we go again. Push notification, alert on Twitter X, wherever you get your news. Shams Charania, the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to figure out potential suitors for a trade within the next 6 weeks.
Not Shams lying again.
Well, some people still believe that he is. Some people do. What I find interesting is, do you trust? Let me ask you this: Do you trust Jimmy Haslam? Like when he says something, do you take him for his word?
One thing, yes, I actually take Jimmy for his word because Jimmy told people, according to reports out of Cleveland, when he drafted Johnny Manziel, he told people that a homeless man told them that, hey, you should go ahead and make it happen and draft Johnny Manziel.
That's exactly why I'm kind of believing not Shams, but Jimmy Haslam. Because Jimmy Haslam's the one who said he wants to figure this out before the NBA draft. Did he not? If a man listened,
just last week he said that.
And if a man listened to a homeless guy, I'm going to take him at his word that he's going to follow through with what he's telling everyone in the Milwaukee Bucks media and all of us.
Jimmy has not listen. I don't know much about Jimmy Haslam, but what I know is he's very rich, and it seems like when he says something, he actually means it. And so I got to take him at his full word. That's why when I heard that last week, I said, y'all. He keeps telling you he's one of the owners of the Milwaukee Bucks, and clearly his influence has heightened up because he's not the governing owner because that is Wes Edens, but he seems to be talking as much or more than Wes Edens. So I'm reading the tea leaves and it seems like he has quite a bit of influence and has power, and he continues to talk about how Giannis may not be a Milwaukee Bucks, and there's a decision that has to be made. And then he went as far to say that, listen, he has two options. He told Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What if we listen to those two options,
We'll go right
Kyle?
ahead.
Because it happened twice. Let's take a trip down memory lane when he was standing in front of the NFL media with the Browns background talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jason, Giannis is, top 3, top 4 player in the world. He brought Milwaukee its first
you don't know.
championship
He
in
is.
50 years. Several years ago, and he's a really good person too. He's no problem. He's a great leader, tries hard, and I think Giannis and the Bucks, and this goes back before we were involved, have always worked closely to see what's best for Giannis and what's best for the Bucks, and we'll continue to do so.
Well, he said that about a couple months ago, and then last week it sounded somewhat similar.
Giannis has brought Milwaukee its second championship in first in 50 years. He's a phenomenal player. He's a phenomenal person. He's arguably one of the best basketball players in the world. And we will do what's best for Giannis and what's best for the organization. We don't know whether Giannis will stay with us or not, but we'll work through that with Giannis in the coming weeks.
At this point, do you care what's best for Giannis? 800-990-3776. Or do you care what's best for the Milwaukee Bucks?
Yeah, so here's the thing, is that you have to care what's best for Giannis because this is the National Basketball Association. This ain't the NFL. This ain't the NHL. This ain't MLS. This is the NBA where players have some type of power, control, and influence. And so if you decide, you know what, Giannis, we're not going to trade you to a place where you can go and you could potentially win a championship, and you trade him, I don't know, to like a Utah or a Washington, the two teams that ended up in the top 4. Giannis may get mad, and other people may peep that and say, oh, the Bucks did them bogus. I ain't going to sign with the Bucks. So you need to do right by Giannis. Now, doing right by Giannis is not saying, okay, if the Knicks don't win a championship this year, clearly the Knicks are going to say we're going to need to shake some things up because this is the most open path to get to an NBA Finals than we've had in decades, literally decades.
Which also hurts seeing the state of the way the Milwaukee Bucks season ended.
It is. And so when it comes to this,
let's not forget now, the whole narrative heading into this year was, the Celtics still getting Tatum healthy and Halliburton being out.
Yeah.
That was
the two teams that have been in our way.
That was the sell job heading into this year. Now the roster and the results, obviously, we saw what happened.
Got you the 10th pick. And so I do believe that when it comes to Giannis, yes, Giannis should, you hear him out. You don't send Giannis just anywhere. You send Giannis to a competitor, but you're not sending Giannis, I want to go to New York, and that's it. You say, well, Giannis, New York doesn't have all the things that put the Bucks in the best position. You're going to have to give me another team. And so that's why the Bucks need to work with Giannis to figure out what is the list of destinations that he deems to be suitable. You got to let him know, well, these are the teams that have assets that we could potentially trade you to be able to get these assets back. So, yes, I do think the Bucks should think about what is best for Giannis, but the Bucks come first. Like, you can't just say, Giannis, we're going to trade you where we want to trade you because that's bad for business. But what you can say is, Giannis, we're going to work with you, but we also need to do what's best for us as well. So we're not going to just trade you any old where. We're going to try to work with you, but you're going to have to give us a list of 10 teams that you're willing to go to.
I guess, do people a second part of this would be, like, do people believe Giannis isn't going to be traded? Now, whether that be before the deadline or not, it still could happen. But, again, I'm still under the operation based off what I am
Strofe doesn't believe Giannis is going to be traded. He said
What, did he say that yesterday on Sunday Karma?
On Sunday Karma, he didn't believe Giannis wasn't going to be traded.
That's not what I said.
Yes, he did.
All right, here we'll find a middle ground.
What did you say, Strofe?
I said I don't believe the Bucks have yet made up their mind on whether or not they're going to trade Giannis. I think he will get traded. I don't know that he'll get traded by the NBA draft, but I think he will get traded this offseason.
No, now he's cleaning it up.
Here we go.
That's what I said yesterday.
Yesterday I said he's getting traded. He said, I don't know.
You said
I don't know why you think that.
You said I've read the tea leaves and the Bucks have decided that they're going to trade Giannis, and I said I don't know how you've reached that conclusion.
I don't know how you haven't reached that conclusion.
Because to me, I don't think today's news is news.
It's not.
This is due diligence.
No.
No.
It's literally just continuing on the fact that Jimmy
wait.
Haslam, everything you've heard, isn't like, hey, we want Jimmy. At no point did Jimmy Haslam say he wants him to be a part of the franchise.
Myles Garrett took a page out of the Cleveland newspaper and said goodbye, and then they signed him to a ginormous deal.
No, I don't.
We've been through this before with Jimmy Haslam.
Myles
It's not
Garrett
Milwaukee.
doesn't care about winning a second championship
No,
because he doesn't even have
does
one.
not. Can I just say, you both are idiots. If y'all think that today's Shams, yes, you've been Brust as well. You're joining idiot number.
It's a
idiot one,
formality
idiot two.
because I don't think
No,
it,
it's not
I don't think anything. I think this
It's
was
not a
going to
formality.
happen anyway.
They were fielding calls at the trade deadline.
Yeah,
they
but-
were fielding calls last offseason. This
So
isn't
you
news.
mean to tell me the day after the NBA draft lottery, all of a sudden a report comes out? Don't y'all realize somebody feeds this information to Shams? It was fed to Shams because the Bucks wanted to let everybody know that they are now open to trade offers. So that is why it's huge, because just yesterday, we were on Sunday Karma right here on ESPN Wisconsin. We were talking about, there may be a chance. No, now the Bucks are now open. We couldn't say that for sure that they were open to getting trade offers quite yet, because they could have used the time from now into the NBA draft or the NBA finals to say, hey, let's try to figure out if we're going to sign Giannis. No. The Bucks just said openly, they said, hey, go with the report. We're open for business. Send us your best offer. This is exactly what they're doing. Whenever somebody says we're open for business, we're trading Giannis, they are letting everybody know that it is time for you to send your best offers. That's what the Bucks are doing right now.
I agree with that.
So that's why this is
But
huge
this isn't
news.
the first time they've done this.
But this is the first time in the offseason. This is huge.
We're splitting hairs right now.
We're not splitting hairs right now because it's very different.
Kyle is like on the Shams payroll or something. I don't know what's going on here.
This is
by
different.
Shams doing this is just this was happening at the trade deadline of the middle of the season. Like, even though it wasn't officially reported, they were fielding off. Like, they've clearly, obviously been talking to other teams and wanted to see what the lottery brought to them.
But you don't need to go public with it. The Bucks are now going public with it once again. For folks who said, remember, because after Giannis did get traded, what did he post? He posted the thing from Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not leaving. I'm not bleeping leaving. That's what he posted. And then he proceeded not to play another game.
not to play and get very frustrated and then very much act like he's leaving.
So
he
again,
also didn't post that until after the NBA trade deadline.
Well, exactly.
He could have posted it 4 days before the deadline. He posted it minutes after the actual deadline, which means it was actually on the table.
For anybody who was still holding out hope that the Bucks were not going to trade Giannis and hoping that Giannis was going to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks literally told you a couple days after they just got Taylor Jenkins, or they made it official that they got Taylor Jenkins, and after they just figured out they got the 10th overall pick, Giannis ain't going to be here. We are open for business. They announced that on Monday morning that we are open for business right now. So now you're going to have a whole bunch of teams who about to get put out the playoffs.
The 10th pick could be like, couldn't have been like.
It was a downer.
It's such a downer.
It was a downer. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a downer. And then just to think that, because the Bucks and the Bulls were either a game apart or same record, something like that. And I said,
when I saw where the Bulls were, and the Bucks were like 10th worst team, and the Bulls were 9th.
Yeah.
With like 2 weeks to go.
And I said, let's just lose now. Let's lose, because granted, the Bucks weren't going to get to top 4 because they would have got the other pick, but you still, a couple more picks higher is still better.
Do you care what the Bucks do at this point? Do you just want to get rid of Giannis? Do you want to do right by Giannis? Do you want to do right by the Bucks? Do you think there's a middle ground? Because at this point, I don't think he's going to be here. And it's not because of Shams Charania. I just think, again, based off them fielding stuff at the deadline, and then Giannis saying, I'm not leaving, and then not standing by his word with the rest of his actions, trying to play, not doing what's best for the team. They don't like each other. They'd be really hard. They just don't like each other. The new organizational structure and Giannis, they don't get along.
And I
they
get
don't.
it. But I get it, though. Like, I understand as the new people, right? And I love me some Giannis, and I stand behind Giannis. But I can admit, if I'm the new people and I'm coming in here
The
and
new people.
Well, no, that's what Jimmy Haslam and these folks are. They're new people, and they came in here and they said, well, we want to love you too, Giannis. And Giannis is like, hey, this is like the stepdad.
Yeah,
my mom got remarried to this man. I don't want to be with this man. Who you ain't my daddy. That's what Giannis is telling him. You not my daddy. You can't tell me what to do.
I think I really like that comp. The difference is if stepdaddy comes in and is a better daddy than real daddy, then you're like, oh, maybe I'll stay. I like
the way
the
he
stepdaddy.
says daddy is so weird. You say daddy in a way that just it seems.
I don't ever say daddy.
I think the most shocking piece of the last 3-minute conversation you two have had is when Ben said, I really like that comparison.
I mean, it is a good comparison.
It is a good comparison. Stepdaddy came in and is like, Giannis is like, no, you're not. You guys aren't.
Well, who's
you guys
daddy?
aren't the OG daddy.
Who's this daddy? Lazary and Edens?
Well, Lazary.
Kind of.
And,
Daddy?
Yes.
and Peter Fagan.
Now we're daddy governors.
I don't-
we're out on this.
I don't think this comparison's very
I
good.
think it's good.
No, so you mean to tell me when your mama and your daddy got divorced?
Yeah.
And your beautiful, wonderful mother, who
Yeah.
we'll talk about later today.
Oh, wow.
When she had brought new men around, you were just like, oh yeah, what's up? I'm happy to have you
falls
around.
quick, so yeah.
Okay, that was unnecessary.
Stepdaddy went outside to play catch with Strofe, and he was like, oh, I like you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mean to tell me you liked every man your mama brought around?
Other than one, yeah.
Okay, well there it is. This is the one. You liked every woman your dad brought around?
Other than one.
Oh, okay then.
He
So this is
falls
the one.
hard.
He does. My
Well,
goodness.
I don't
gosh.
fall hard, but like, you're not a bad person. You could be around. I don't care. You're not my daddy. You're not my
What if in
mom.
this hypothetical world, Kyle was
I don't
single and started
call-
dating your mom?
I don't call my stepmom mom.
What if in this hypothetical world, Kyle was single and started dating your mom?
I don't think I'd like him very much.
Why would you not like me? I would be a
What's
great
wrong?
stepdad, kid.
Yeah, kid.
Don't call me that.
I take good care of you. I get you gifts.
You
I'll buy you a good Christmas
I
present.
love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on
No.
her.
take good care of me, huh? You going to the Dollar Tree for
Yeah,
Christmas?
for $50, you know how many presents you can get? Oh my gosh, you be opening up stuff for days.
I love my girl, but I ain't spending $3 on her.
I would take good care of you.
Daddy Kyle to little Strofe.
I love my girl, but I
I
ain't
tell you
spending
how
$3
good your
on her.
food was as I scrape the plate off secretly or feed it to the dog. Feed it to little Patricia. Huh? Take this nasty ass food, Patricia.
Patricia doesn't need human food. Stop it.
She would that day. What's wrong with little Patricia? Her stomach hurt because she ate that food
She
from
ate
Strofe.
from Strofe.
Okay. I think we can move on now.
Somehow this turned into a
I-
3-minute roast in Strofe's past relationships.
I jumped in to say that comparison wasn't very good, and now somehow
Kyle's your daddy.
Kyle's my daddy.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Who's your daddy now?
Love you, daddy.
Oh, they too son.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust
Somehow
Connected
she still
gift
loves you.
registry.
Still fascinating to me.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on May 12th.
Turio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Diego Padres.
Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh my goodness, third deck.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in May 12th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
Planning a high-level event shouldn't feel overwhelming. I'm Tiara Gomez, founder of Events by Design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies turn complex, high-pressure events into seamless, unforgettable experiences. When trying to engage your team and pull off something meaningful, the details matter. From concept to execution, we design every event so it reflects your vision and delivers real impact. No missed moments, just refined experiences people will remember. Let's start designing today. Search online, Events by Design.
One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but a way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for well over 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Hauser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Brice Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Homer here for Window Nation. May's weather is pretty nice, but those hot summer days will be here soon, which means high utility bills from your AC running constantly. Don't wait until the heat hits to try and avoid the extra energy costs. Upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine replacing all your windows with energy-efficient ones and get half of them free. Plus, you could even get them with no money down and no monthly payments or interest for 2 years. And as a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers, book a consultation. Ask how you could score a pair of Brewers tickets. Windows, all windows can let your cool AC leak outside and your energy bills take the head. But Window Nation's windows are built with insulated glass, strong frames, and tight seals that fit just right. Get a cooler, more comfortable home, and you could even see lower energy bills the first month. Put an end to your window problems. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
(800-990-3776) is the Carbless Talking text line. Are the Bucks going to do right by Giannis? Do you care if they do right by Giannis at this point? Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. 800-990-3776. That is the Carbless Talking text line. Again, at this point, I'm going by Jimmy Haslam's word. Jimmy Haslam says that they want to get this figured out before the NBA draft. Jimmy Haslam hasn't lied to me.
He ain't no lie. He ain't no lie.
He drafted Johnny Manziel based off of a recommendation from a unhoused person.
Look at you being politically. I'm the one who said homeless. Look at you unhoused.
Look
Who
at
taught
me.
you that?
You know me, Mr. Politically
wow,
Correct.
Mr. I don't want to get canceled. Let me button myself up here a little bit so I don't get all
I like
unhoused
you
population
actually
mad
make
at me.
Feel like I'm very politically correct.
Oh well,
sometimes.
let's not go that far. Can't ruin my reputation.
I'd go that far.
Well, you stop, son. You stop.
Son, for those who missed it, I put out a hypothetical that Kyle Wallace is dating Strofe's mom in a hypothetical world.
Hold on.
Ohio.
So now
I'm not into the polyamorous stuff quite yet.
In a fictional world.
Quite yet.
I mean, you know.
So
is baby girl open to it?
You're open-minded?
Wait, you talked to baby girl about this?
No, I shouldn't say that. I never. But y'all know the crazy thing about my phone, I get the weirdest pages that pop up. And for some reason, I have not joined this group, but Journey to Poly just pops up on my social media all the time.
Mine too. I actually see this page a lot too.
Yes. Like in the stories are interesting.
On Facebook, right?
Yes,
like
on Facebook.
Polygamy stories?
Yes.
Like a group of like thruples.
Why don't you just watch like the secret Mormon wives?
Well, that was more drama. They weren't actually all in like thruples. Where this is like a group of like, hey, I have 2 girlfriends. Here's how I got here, and it's very interesting.
I've heard the phones are starting to read minds recently. That's why it's popping up.
Well, no. This ain't reading my mind. I ain't never thought about that.
Yeah, I'm not interested. One's enough for me.
Yeah,
one's enough.
Never thought about it.
I'm going to be 100% honest.
You've thought about it?
I know. I love my baby girl. Let me tell you. 2 of her will be wonderful. But it'd be too much.
Yeah.
And I'm only talking about 2 of her, not 2 of somebody else. Like if she had a clone. Even a clone, I'd be like, all right, now, I need to chill out. Too much ganging up on me here, all right? Enough.
So how did we get into this?
Because Stroh's mom and
You
my
made an
lady,
analogy to Jimmy Haslam being the stepfather of the Bucks.
Yes.
For Giannis, and then you brought up the idea of Kyle being my stepfather.
Yes.
Got it. That's right. That's why he calls you son.
Yes. Yes.
Love you, Dad.
Jeffrey, I'm kind of with you. Unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. I'm over the situation. Get what you can from him and be done already. It's starting to get ridiculous. But if you act in that manner, you're not going to get what probably is worth it. I ask you, Kyle, because I know you are probably going to overestimate the haul that the Bucks get back.
Not overestimating.
Where are the Bucks starting? Because obviously when it comes to trades, for those who don't know in the NBA, you got to match salaries. So that means if Giannis is going to be traded, a couple of players to match a salary.
Yeah.
And then how many picks? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a really young, talented player, a role player, and I'm looking for 3 first-round picks. That's what I'm looking for. Because at that point, what that allows for my Milwaukee Bucks to do, that gives you 3 swings in the first round to get something, and it gives you a player that can come in right away, somebody under the age of 25 who is maybe hopefully they're a budding star, but somebody that's really, really good. And so that's why I keep talking about the Houston Rockets, because the Houston Rockets have 4 really good young players. I don't think those 4 young players are going to be able to get them to a championship, but they have 4 really good young players. They have a couple good role players as well, and they have a lot of other teams' picks, so you're not just taking on their picks if they do become good. So that's where I'm starting my conversation at. Is Houston. They have 4 young, talented guys. If you get one of those guys, you're setting up for the future.
Couple of young guys.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. Picks.
Why does Kyle Wallace then,
yeah,
in the scenario that Giannis Antetokounmpo's traded,
yeah,
see that getting these players and picks will do anything other than get the Bucks to a spot where they are playing or fringe?
I love it, because the thing is,
you love what you love moving on from Giannis and handing the keys over to John Horst and Jimmy Haslam to make this organization thrive.
No, Ben. The problem is that look what it takes to win a championship, right? You saw that the Celtics struggle without having Jason Tatum fully healthy this playoffs. You saw the 76ers who got out the first round, who have 3, some young, some old players. They have a mixture of different guys on that roster.
So that was your way of saying Joel Embiid gets injured, Tyrese Maxey's fun, and Paul George can't win the playoffs.
And VJ he's a baby, and so that's what I'm saying. And so you see, even a team with that much talent on the roster can't win a championship. You see, the New York Knicks are absolutely rolling. OKC Thunder are absolutely loaded. San Antonio Spurs are struggling with the Minnesota Timberwolves that are a battle-tested team. Like, you got to have some moxie about you. You got to have some talent about you. And the Milwaukee Bucks, with just Giannis by himself, have not been able to build things around him in this second or third act or whatever you want to call it.
So why,
of Giannis.
if it took 50 years to win a championship?
Because you have the special Giannis. By trading Giannis away, you actually get more assets to allow for you to try to bring in.
That doesn't mean whatever you choose is going to be the right assets.
But you got to keep taking swings at it. And the goal is that the Milwaukee Bucks organization, if you can get a good young player, and then you can find, whether it's this year's draft or some drafts over the next 5 years where the Bucks do own their own draft pick, and some of these drafts, all you got to do is find 2 other players to match with this great player, great young budding talent that you have, and build around him. Taylor Jenkins has showed us that he knows how to work with young talent. They didn't get to where they wanted to get with Memphis, but he was able to turn that franchise to be really good. And so that's why when I look at the Milwaukee Bucks, it's not about 2026. It's about 2029 and 2030.
Everything's about 2029, 2030.
It's going to be an exciting
window to win
time.
a World Series. Taylor Jenkins turning around the Bucks.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time, because in the Eastern Conference, the way that it is, when you
Luke
look at
Fickell's going to win a national championship according to Kyle that year.
Not a national championship in NAIA, maybe not with the Wisconsin Badgers. But when I think about what the future looks like, especially in the Eastern Conference, you got Cade Cunningham you have to go through. You're talking about a Boston Celtics team that's going to be broken up by that time.
But what are the Bucks? The Bucks are nothing without Giannis.
But the thing is that the Bucks at that time are going to be that you want the Bucks by 2029, 2030 to be competing for an 8 seed, right? That should be the goal. Because remember, the Detroit Pistons were the 8 seed last year, were they not, or 7 seed?
Who's selecting guys in the NBA draft for the Milwaukee Bucks? What's the track record of their general manager with drafting players?
Some would say he hasn't had lottery picks, so Yes, he hasn't had the opportunity to pick that high, where it's easier to find potential superstars. Now, I disagree. I think John Horst should have been fired, but that's not the case. The Bucks are going to keep John Horst around.
So you now said you wish he would have been gone.
Yes, 100%.
And I'm trusting that in 2029, John Horst can put together a great puzzle piece after moving on from Giannis.
I didn't have enough money to invest in the Milwaukee Bucks to have any type of decision or say in this, and so I have to ride with John Horst.
Man,
and
you
John
really
Horst,
do an unbelievable job
of
of just believing in the people that are on the teams that you root for.
I have no choice. I have no choice but to believe. Listen, this is.
No, you can just say I don't believe in them, and I'm going to be back and naming players for the next 5 years that reminded me of when they were 500, and I yell a name, and it's fun to yell a name.
No, the Milwaukee Bucks are going to have an opportunity over the next 4 seasons to try to build this organization up, and I have to trust John Horst. Now, maybe if Jimmy Haslam becomes the guy in charge and he says he wants to bring in his own guy, then great. But at the end of the day, I have to trust that John Horst, who hasn't had an opportunity to have these lottery picks, is going to figure it out. He's going to figure it out for the Bucks because this is the most important. This is the most important next 5 years of this franchise right now. Because the Giannis era is basically over. The Milwaukee Bucks told you today with the report coming out from Shams. Whoever let that report out has to be from the Milwaukee Bucks side. If they're listening to offers, is that they let the whole NBA and let everybody know that we are looking to trade Giannis. Like that is what they let you know. We're not negotiating with Giannis right now. We're looking to trade Giannis right now. So I just have to hope that they're going to get it right, because if they don't get it right, this franchise will be bad for the next 50 years. But Giannis is the one key to maybe have an opportunity not to suck forever. And a lot of teams don't have that.
Here's the thing, Kyle. I agree with you. I just have to push back. It's just sad. Like, the sad reality is I know that there's no other way of doing this than to matching salaries and getting draft picks and trusting that you can make yourself competitive, because that's where they're at. They did everything they possibly could when Giannis was a Buck. I stand by that. The Bucks did a lot for Giannis. You may disagree, but I think they did, from when they brought in Drew Holiday to even trading for Dame. Nobody saw that coming. Everyone was excited about it. It didn't work out. Injuries compiled for the team as Damian Lillard was injured, hobbling around as a decoy. Giannis was out. Giannis was injured with the soleus. There was so many different times in which they put effort into trying to make this work. You could even say, even though it didn't work, they did something outside the box. They waived Dame Lillard and stretched his contract and signed Miles Turner.
Outside the box.
Out of the box, it didn't work. But at this point, this is all they can do. All they can do is try and get the most for Giannis. And unless they have a sit-down in which they really hug and everyone...
I don't want Giannis to rot here. Listen, unless Giannis comes out and explicitly says, I want to be a Milwaukee Buck forever, and I don't care if we win or lose. I had great memories here. I just want to see what we can do. I'm just here for the journey. Then great. Then keep Giannis. But Giannis has not said that. The one thing that has been consistent from Giannis, whether it's podcasts, whether it's press conferences, or whether it's him giving interviews, is that he has consistently said he wants to be able to compete for championships. He did not say he wants to do it in Milwaukee. He would love to do it in Milwaukee, but the number one priority for Giannis Antetokounmpo in this point in his career is competing for championships. And we all know Milwaukee is not in a position to compete for championships. And the Milwaukee Bucks have said, we are going to move on by saying we're open to trading Giannis. Giannis has said he wants to play for a team that can win the championship. Everybody is telling you that a divorce is happening.
This is depressing, so I wanted to move on to the exciting portion of the show, which is any time that the Milwaukee Brewers will be mentioned throughout the entire rest of this show. Aaron Judge with high praise on the Miz and Turang, and plus, that Turang homer, the Miz outing, the way they battled on Saturday when Kyle was there. They deserve a ton of flowers for that 3-game performance and that Mother's Day miracle. Aaron Judge, one of the best hitters in baseball, had some major praise for one specific Brewer. We'll play that for you and Turang's highlight next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Roll out the winning this May at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. Have a barrel of fun with your share of $300,000. Just play with your rewards card for entries, and Thursday night you could hit a home run. Plus, your May drawing entries all count towards the Big League Series prize drawing in June. It's Tic Tac Home Run. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Brewers fans, this is your flawless moment. Carmeless is sending you to a VIP day at the ballpark with the Milwaukee Brewers on August 29th. We're talking 4 sweet tickets, free food and beverage, and exclusive pregame batting practice access. You'll even get to experience Bernie's slide throughout a ceremonial first pitch and score a $250 gift card to the Brewers team store. Go to CarmelessBallparkSweepstakes.com to enter for your chance to win a flawless day at the ballpark. No purchase necessary. Ends June 1st, 2026. Must be 21 or older.
BizTimes Media's Biz Expo is May 21st at Brookfield Conference Center. Attend the strategy seminars and research the area's leading product and service providers. Learn, network, and connect at Biz Expo on May 21st. Register at biztimes.com/bizexpo.
Sushi is more than a meal. It's an art form, and now you're invited to create it. St. Kate the Arts Hotel presents Studio Sessions, The Art of the Roll, an intimate, hands-on evening inside the studio kitchen and cocktails where guests are welcome with a complimentary cocktail, wine, beer, or sake, then guided through crafting 3 stunning sushi rolls from the very first fold to the final cut. This is culinary artistry made personal. Reserve your evening at stkatearts.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value. So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Like all Cub Cadet lawn tractors, now $100 off. 40-pound bags of Estate Sun to Shade grass seed, $99.99. $89.99 for rewards members. Plus, get $150 instant savings on select 2-packs of DeWalt 5-amp-hour batteries. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
If you are a junior or senior, a graduating senior, or a parent of a high school basketball player with a goal of playing college basketball, visit the DME Academy Wisconsin program on the beautiful campus of St. John's in Delafield. Training starts in August with top flight coaches, facilities, and academics. You will play against the top players and teams and in front of college coaches across America. Ignite your dream of playing college basketball. Google DME at St. John's Northwestern Academy on the campus of St. John's in Delafield.
Hey y'all, it's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes. QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your x-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
Start your Milwaukee weight loss program now to lose weight fast. Many lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. Call for your free consultation. 262-235-3980. 262-235-3980 or online at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary. Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone! Another Mother's Day miracle for the Brewers. Straight away center field. Number 6 for Brice Turang, and it's a walk-off for the crew of the ninth. 4-3 your final score. And the Brewers sweep the Yankees.
6-0, 4-3, 4-3. The Brewers get it done against the Yankees over the weekend. Again, I am still marveling over Jacob Misiorowski on Friday. I just, if I could relive that game, like to have something in May be that electric, and I had a friend over, and he casual, like more of an NBA guy.
Cool.
Yeah, cool having friends. Nice.
You
nice.
love having friends. You and Strofe. What's something wrong with y'all? This desire to have friends.
My wife went over to play a game at his place, so I was like, "Do you want to come hang out instead of having to sit there while the 4 girls play a game?"
You're a good guy. I wouldn't have offered that. I would have took my piece.
Oh, I had to put.
But you love having people. Like, I want friends. I need friends.
I'm not begging. I don't know why you're trying to.
What is this?
This is
of course he's on your side.
I just
understand.
I just don't know what you're doing right now.
The biggest beggar of friends over here.
I feel like I just hit the cool button because he said I had a friend over, and then it
turned into Kyle being like, "What's with you and
wow,
friends?
why do you have to have friends? Who needs companionship, Ben?
Yeah. Just like
you idiot.
Had a bro over to watch some sports and the finals were on, but TV one had the Miz, and he's like, "This is electric."
Yeah, but you're an idiot for having friends, man.
Not even a Brewers fan. Someone from not from here, and he's like, I don't care about the NBA game. This is electric.
Yeah.
God forbid you have human connection, Ben.
Yeah, right. So you know what? I gotta rot alone every night that my wife has plans. I'm just gonna rot alone.
Your team Strofe. I just want you to know. And history will show you a team Strofe when it comes to this. You know how desperate that kid is.
I don't think there's like a team Strofe here. I think it's just a very normal thing to have a friend over on a Friday night after this is just a weird take. He's been so bad the last 2 weeks. Everyone hates Kyle because he claimed you weren't a hero.
Oh, here we go. Bringing up last week's news.
And then you were also Mr. Take the High Road guy, and then proceeded to not take the high road and then crush you even more.
Can you do me a favor, Kyle? Define what you mean by Team Strofe.
I don't know. You seem very desperate for these invisible friends or having friends.
But that's the thing. Like, this was like, hey, do you want to come over? There's people coming to your place.
He had a guy over to watch the game.
Like, very normal. I guess I'm desperate though, and I guess I'm Team Strofe.
You got it. I don't have anybody to hang out with. You want to come hang out with me?
You sleep with your parents.
My friend.
I'm just so confused right now. I don't know who he is or who he's trying to be.
You can't even go home when you're alone.
I don't even. Yeah, like he's trying to be above everyone. Again, if you have an opinion that is different than Kyle, he just says you're stupid.
Man,
you have the wrong opinion.
Louise, I'm sorry, guys.
I just think you need to reevaluate the way you talk to not just the fans, but also myself and Strofe.
No, I won't reevaluate the way I talk to you two. The fans are absolute. KB something? Question mark? I can reevaluate. You two losers? No.
Again. All right, let's hear from Aaron Judge with high praise on Jacob Misiorowski, because if you have friends, you might have wanted to watch this game with people around you.
He does a great job of kind of keeping it on balance, plus having the electric stuff, and one of the best fastballs I've ever seen.
It's a sure thing of a Hall of Famer.
Oh, wow. That's strong. Oh, I thought you were talking about him, Jacob Misiorowski. But yeah, absolutely. He is a sure Hall of Famer.
Again, what's going on with you,
no,
man?
I was gonna say. I thought you were saying Jacob Misiorowski. I was gonna say, oh, wow.
We just heard from Judge. I didn't say Misiorowski.
I thought you said that's a sure thing from a Hall of Famer, as in like he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
From the Hall of Famer.
Got it. I was just amazed by. I thought you said Jacob Misiorowski was gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He just wants to argue,
dude. I'll go to war, but like I want to argue about something more real than him making stuff up in his head.
No. I misheard you. I wasn't gonna argue about. I was gonna say, wow, that's usually something I would say. But no, I feel you on that.
103.6 is a starter.
It's ridiculous.
Going into the 6th inning as a starter.
Ridiculous.
Again, no, I don't need Strofe. Let's talk about this, because I don't want to talk to him. He's just gonna make up some. He's gonna start arguing against Misiorowski. How much he doesn't like him.
No, not at all.
You're just ready to argue against anybody now.
We can all jump on the Misiorowski train, because Jacob Misiorowski was, like you said, magnificent. But I think what we're starting to see is there's so many guys that are understanding that this isn't a hype train. This is a reality. And when you have, whether it's Judge or whether it's the kid Spencer Jones they brought up, who's saying, I've never seen stuff like that before. Like, this is how good he is.
He's ours.
No, he is ours.
You get to go to American Family Field and watch him pitch every 5 to 6 days.
And there's this is something that most people have never seen before. But this is something in Milwaukee we've never seen a pitcher of this caliber. Like CC Sabathia was ridiculous when he was here. But what Jacob Misiorowski is doing right now, without having a full year of service quite yet in the Major League Baseball, is incredibly impressive in the fact that he's able to do this and continue to have as many innings pitched and continue to, just keep going. I feel confident that Jacob Misiorowski is the ace that we always wanted. Like, he can lead the Brewers to a World Series, because if this is what he's going to do now, and we saw what he can do in the playoffs, this is what you need. And remember, fellas, the Brewers swept the Yankees, and guess what? No Quinn Priester, no Brandon Woodruff. And like, those were, I would say, and Freddie Peralta as well. Those were 3 of your top 5 pitchers last year, and they're not even on the roster right now.
Yeah, I also think
on the current active roster.
I also think, like, again, we had talked about him pitching Friday. I was like, I just don't want to see like that Miz inning, and like he stepped up big time in a big time moment in a big time game. I know it's the regular season, I get that, but it was, they were 3 games above 500. You're playing the hottest team in baseball. They were coming into this. The Yankees absolutely were the hottest team in baseball, and when you sweep them in the way that they did, and have different stars like Miz and Turang have those moments, it makes you really excited about how this team, despite everything that's gone on against them, can overcome just about everything because of the way that they're managed and because they have a belief in each other and the way that they've been able to be successful. And I love that they can go back to their core values of who they've been over the last 3 years and be like, yeah, it hasn't been like the easiest thing in the world to have David Hamilton, Luis Rengifo, Brandon Lockridge, and Joey Ortiz bat 6, 7, 8, and 9, but we're now 6 games above 500, and we weathered that storm. And I know that we lost Brandon Woodruff, and I know that Yelich is out now again. It doesn't matter. They keep going, and they keep grinding, and that's what I love watching about the Brewers play baseball.
And it's so great.
And Cameron chimes in. What's going on with Kyle? He's been really, I can't say that, but a big jerk the last 3 weeks. And I'm very lost as to why. Is Kyle still hungover from 2 weeks ago when he started drinking when he had a cold and didn't realize that it was going to hurt your immune system?
No, I don't think I'm. No, I was just mentioning. Ben's been talking about how he's had these friends over the last couple times. Whenever his wife is doing something, he's mentioning these friends, and I'm just like, hey, like, you good?
I'm good. Let's go to Diana McGuanago. Welcome back into the show.
Dirty
D. Keep the language tight here.
I will. I'm going to be a good girl. We had to put one of the doggies to sleep. She had a large mass on her stomach.
Oh,
we're so sorry to hear that.
This is what you come back with the
she
sadness.
She was 12 years old.
It's
the
good
husband
life.
asked me what I did wrong. Did you hear me? The husband asked me what I did wrong.
Who did?
My husband, he came home, he goes, I heard the guys talking on KBN. He goes, what did you do to get kicked off the show?
Did you tell him?
Yeah,
He's used to that potty mouth.
So wait a minute. So did he say he gonna shave your arms or what? Was he mad at you for not trusting him?
This whole thing started because you're having that shoulder surgery.
He just started laughing. Anyhow, that's not why I called. Kyle, you're still my boy, but shame on you for wishing Giannis to leave.
No. Dirty D, here's the problem, Dirty D. Do you love Giannis?
No.
No, Dirty D, do you love Giannis?
Yes, I would rather, yes, I do, but I would rather lose with him than without him.
But he's going to be miserable. You want Giannis? See, that's being selfish, Dirty D. You want Giannis to be miserable?
No, it's not.
Yes, he said.
I don't want him to be with anybody else. I don't want him to go with another team.
I understand. Dirty D, I don't want him to be with somebody else either, but I don't want him to be miserable. And see, the thing about me is I'm selfless. I want Giannis to be happy more than anything else. I'll move on. I'll be okay because guess what? The NBA, everybody has an expiration. You're not going to play forever. What LeBron is doing is crazy. But as a Bucks fan, as long as I'm living and breathing on earth, I'm always going to be a Bucks fan. So I'm always going to have another opportunity to win a championship. Giannis only has maybe 4 to 5 years left to win a championship. I can't selfishly say Giannis right away here in Milwaukee. We can't be selfish.
You're such a good guy. Good guy, Kyle, for the win. He's trying to make everyone happy again by showing his emotions and how much he cares about Giannis.
I love Giannis. Like, I love him so much that I'm willing to let him go because that's what's going to make him happy. Like, that is true love.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. It's funny, Strofe and Kyle, they're not so different, those two.
What do you mean?
Strofe is having conversations that he had heard on these airwaves that Kyle Wallace was having, and it led to a comment about Kyle Wallace. We'll get to that next.
What?
You're surviving Kyle and Brust.
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at, okay?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Shapira from Events by Design here. We were thrilled to work with Giannis Antetokounmpo on Thanalysis Live.
Welcome to the stage, Nature Boy, Rick Flair!
Events by Design, a proud partner of Thanalysis.
Mr. Pat Murphy!
Events by Design. We design, you party.
The Crew take on the Dodgers Friday, May 22nd through Sunday the 24th. Join Boy Band Night on Friday the 22nd, presented by Wintrust. Grab a theme night ticket for a Brew Crew Boys t-shirt and stay for post-game fireworks presented by T-Mobile. Then on Saturday, the first 25,000 fans collect a patriotic Brewers hat. Close it out with Family Sunday fun as the first 5,000 kids 14 and under get a Brewers pennant on the 24th, courtesy of Joy. Grab your seats at brewers.com.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Clutter piling up? Take a breath. Badgerland Junk is here to help. Based in Milwaukee, they make cleanouts simple, fast, and stress-free. From single item pickups to full estate cleanouts, their team does the heavy lifting so you don't have to. Homeowners and property managers, this is your solution. Furniture, appliances, yard debris, even commercial cleanouts. They do it all with clear upfront pricing and no hidden fees. Serving Milwaukee and the entire metro area, visit BadgerlandJunk.com. Badgerland Junk, your trusted cleanout experts.
Burkhardt Sporting Goods in New Berlin is the baseball lover's destination with a massive state-of-the-art indoor training facility featuring hit tracks with precision analytics, a huge open turf area, and all the best training equipment you need. So get in here and get ready to get better. And we'll help you with this special offer. Buy 20 batting cage credits for $30. That's 25% off. This is Brian Burkhardt, and if you love baseball and softball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt. 153rd and National. If you plan on draining buzzer beaters, the place to start is Burkhardt, where you'll find a great selection of residential basketball hoops from the best brand, Gorilla. We'll handle the installation and take care of everything to make it easy from start to finish. And right now when you buy from Burkhardt, standard hoop installation is half price. You can't beat that. This is Brian Burkhardt, and when you love basketball like we do, you can't beat Burkhardt.
Your local bar could be your ticket to a global stage. Michelob Ultra's Soccer Shootout is giving fans the chance to win tickets to the FIFA World Cup 26 at Spanky's in Waterford on Saturday, May 16th, starting at 11 a.m. Also enjoy Michelob Ultra at Stenny's North Shore, Elbow Room Cedarburg, and Moran, South Milwaukee. Your neighborhood, your shot at the world's biggest game. Play for the chance to witness history. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. 2026 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21+. Void where prohibited.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Will Giannis Antetokounmpo be traded before the NBA draft? You tell us. A wonderful weekend from the Milwaukee Brewers, sweeping the New York Yankees. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe running the show. Your mom owns you too, huh?
She tries to, yeah.
Oh, so you stand on business more than Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe, because
definitely.
Last that we heard,
Whoa.
Kyle's mom put like 50 to 60 people on his wedding invite list, and yours tried to do the same, but you stood your ground?
I got 32 names that I'm not related to. I believe 20 of which I've never met. And I said, Mom, those people aren't getting invited. I've never met them. And she said, that's fine, but you have to invite these two because it'll ruin a friendship.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And I said, oh, you know what? I do know those people. I have met them a few times way back when. That's fine. But the other 18 or whatever it was, I'm not.
32 to 18. That's
Well, no. The other 8. So we were at, I invited 10 of them.
10 of the 32.
And I think we're now at 12.
Got to 12. Okay.
So the other 20.
I mean, that's still a lot of people that you don't know.
Well, no, I know the 12 I'm inviting.
Okay.
So these are longtime friends of my mother and their husbands or whatever. And
what do you mean, or whatever?
Oh, so it's times two.
Is this? Are they,
well,
are
the
they
12,
divorced
it's 6
too?
couples, so or 12 people, or I guess it's 7 couples, 14 people. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Did Kyle come up in conversation?
Yeah. Well,
What
this
do
was
you mean? Am I not? Wait a
same
minute. Am I
day.
not invited?
No, you're invited.
Okay.
You're invited.
What about me for?
So this was at the same. We went. I was kind of all over the place with my mom on Saturday. We went and saw her for Mother's Day, and we were out to eat, and then we went and saw Milwaukee legend Pat McCurdy, Wisconsin legend. After that, but prior to that, we were out eating and just talking. She says, how's work going? How's the show going? I'm like, oh, good. Those guys are good. And she goes, you work with Kyle still, right? And I said, yes. And she goes, I think he is so cute.
Ooh.
And I looked at my fiance. My fiance looked at me.
Mama Strofe thinks Kyle's sexy?
Yeah, cute was the word used. And I looked at my fiance. My fiance said, sorry, Mama. Alex has to text him. And she goes, no, don't text him. Don't text him that. That's so embarrassing. Don't text him that. And I said, no. Listen, we just did this whole thing where Kyle's only going to this baseball game today. This happened on Saturday. Today.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be treated like a piece of meat. And I go home. I leave the city. I go to see you.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Kyle being treated like a piece of meat.
Piece of meat. Try to tell y'all, these white women can't keep their hands off me. What can I say?
Oh, wow.
What can I say? I told you.
So they have their hands on you?
Whoa.
Because the way you're getting married
back
in a month.
in the day,
How'd the baseball game go?
It was fine. It was
So
cool.
it was fine.
It was
so
fine.
They weren't like,
no.
You must have had a bad hair day.
No. Everybody. It was a lot of people there this year. A lot more.
So you weren't the star of the Brewers tailgate.
I think they wanted to be a little bit more respectful of baby girl. She got a ring on her finger now, so like before it wasn't disrespectful, but now it's just like more.
You are making stuff.
She had a ring on her finger last year.
No, she did not. This was
when did you get engaged?
June 21st,
If anything,
2025.
they should be more. She should feel more secure.
No, I think now it's like the focus on how the wedding. So instead of gawking over me, they gawked over the beautiful ring that she got, and they gawked over our future plans. I think that's what it was. But I didn't realize I was getting gawked over all the way up in the Green Bay area.
Are they all invited?
No.
Are you inviting Strofe's mom now?
I don't want to make it. I mean, obviously she finds me to be attractive, which I love. I really do. When I said I can be your daddy, I didn't realize I really could be your daddy. But
wait. What do you mean by that?
I mean, if she
age difference.
If she
between
finds
you and Strofe is
she
what?
finds me cute, then clearly, and she, and she's a woman that I don't know, she's not married, and she finds me cute, and I was to, say hello. She did buy me a beer one time. I mean, I could be your stepdaddy, but I'm deciding not to be your stepfather. So yeah, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I'm a taken man, thank goodness. What can I say? Somebody said they do like chocolate milk, nice and sweet.
Oh man, you are You've changed.
How have I changed? I didn't force Stroh's mom to say I was handsome and sexy. She didn't
say either of those things, for the record.
She said cute because she wanted to keep it PG for y'all.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Strofe's son, Alex Strofe, running the show.
Kyle's son. My stepson.
Kyle's son.
I'll be a good.
You're going to make the joke. At least make
I
it
know.
correct,
I got to
right?
land it. That's on me.
Don't talk to my son that way. Make sure you respect.
I tell you what, T. Plush was amazing last week with us. He said something that I think is worth coming back to that I want to play a little bit later. But, Strofe, you had done some thinking over the weekend, clearly. Something's weighing on you. And
He being
agree.
his future father is crazy.
All right. In 2 minutes, we'll sit
Bro,
down.
like his mom called me sexy.
She called you cute.
I mean, look at you blushing. Look at you. She
It
didn't call
is,
me.
it is a tad uncomfortable.
It's
I will
very
not lie to you.
uncomfortable.
I will not lie to you. Yes. It is a tad uncomfortable.
What can I say? Like, she didn't call Ben cute. She called me cute. And I told y'all these people find me to be cute.
I
What
mean,
can I
these
say?
people.
Who's these people?
Yeah, who's these
some,
people?
Some women. I'm sorry. Whoa. Just some women.
Yeah, well, what's going on here?
Everybody finds me to be attractive. Black, white, Hispanic, everybody.
Leroy in Milwaukee. What's going on, Leroy?
What's going on, family, y'all? I Brust, Kyle, Stroh, Giannis Antetokounmpo, forever. I am in tears. That's how hurt I am. I'm not kidding, man. You know it. You know, I ain't hurt. I ain't hurt no more, family, y'all.
Okay.
I agree with you, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Gotta do what's best for
I
Giannis.
love y'all, man. But sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes you gotta. I want him happy.
Yep.
He been with us for 13 years. I want him happy, family, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
He been with us for 13 years. I
13
keep
whole
saying
years.
that, and
Whole
I'll
years.
forever be with him wherever he goes. I wish.
So, are
I
you a
wish he
bigger
could be
fan
with
of
us.
Giannis or the Bucks?
Bucks? Period. But I'm a Greek freak fan.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo forever.
Was that him or was that?
Forever, wherever he goes. What you say, Mr. Brust?
I mean, the way you say Giannis Antetokounmpo forever, I can't tell if it's you or if it's the recording. It's so perfect.
It's me. It's me speaking from my heart because he brought us a championship.
Yep.
The once in a lifetime generational talent.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what we got back in 2012-13, and the Bradley Center was up, family, y'all. But we saw it. We see what we got now, and I don't want him to go. But I just want him to be happy.
Give us another Giannis Antetokounmpo forever on the way out.
Say less. Giannis Antetokounmpo forever, wherever he goes. Giannis
Powerful.
Antetokounmpo forever.
That's Leroy in Milwaukee.
Forever. I am in tears. That's how hurt I am. I'm not kidding, man.
He's over the tears.
See,
he's thankful for the 13 years for the Greek Freak.
You know what I love about this is that this is the example of what we Bucks fans should be feeling. We should feel our emotions. We should feel this roller coaster, but we should also be appreciative of what Giannis did. So instead of being angry at Giannis and mad at Giannis and saying, I'm fed up with how he feels, we need to say thank you, Giannis, and go ahead and support him wherever he goes. Doesn't mean you got to cheer for him to win, but support him because of the fact that he gave us so much. He loved this city. And one day he'll have a statue here, his jersey will be retired, and we'll all be able to cheer, hug each other, and reminisce on the great moment that we had. Because we're getting on 30 years of the Packers winning their Super Bowl back in 96-97 season. One day, 2051's going to come. And we
Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah,
Bobby
Lord-
Portis.
Lord-
Pat Connaughton.
Lord, when we all going to be
PJ
alive.
Tucker.
Wouldn't 2046 make more sense?
No, 30 years.
25 years?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just 30
Isn't that
years.
more of an anniversary year?
Maybe.
25?
I'm just saying because the Packers are coming up on 30
just
years
making
right
a
now.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
from Packers 30 years.
Yeah.
Been 30 years since the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, comparing 30 years to 30 years because that's what's happening this year.
Who's going to look the worst in 30 years?
Oh, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker. I mean, maybe black don't crack, but party hard, man. It catches up with you.
Back in 2 minutes.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Brice Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Homer here with Mike Bruner of Window Nation. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation. Is it the kind of window? Is it how quickly you can do it? When you hear from the customers afterwards, what seems to please them the most?
One of the biggest things, so I'll reference the survey, is clean and safe. I mean, we're coming into our customers' houses, and we understand that they got nice stuff. For most people, I mean, unless you're a doctor or a lawyer, your house is probably your biggest investment. So making sure your house stays protected throughout the entire process. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of other things like the window and the install, but according to the survey, I mean, 96% of our customers are rating us 10 out of 10 stars in that clean and safe aspect. I mean, our worst category out of all of those is going to be at about 92% satisfaction rate, which is tremendous, especially in an industry where 7 out of 10 people are not happy with the outcome of their project.
Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation.
We are the home for all your Bucks coverage. 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
The Bucks allegedly are open to fielding offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brewers with a 3-game sweep over the New York Yankees. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe is running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talking text line. This is more YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Strofe can't get it out of his head. He has fear. He has fear that the Packers going in with Trey Smack as the rookie kicker is feeling weird. If this team is capable of doing something special, and you know what? I'm sorry, Strofe. I do want to talk about Trey Smack, but I forgot to mention, just in a conversation with Kyle, he's like, as a Green Bay Packer fan, I ain't worried about anybody but the Rams and
Rams, Lions, and Eagles. That's what I said. In the NFC, I'm only worried about the Rams, Lions, and Eagles.
Dismissing the Seahawks.
The Super Bowl champions?
I mean, come on now. You can win a Super Bowl one year and then fall off the next. And they lost some good pieces.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
but my whole point is, I still fail to figure out why he is disrespecting other teams, specifically one that won 2 of the last 3 games against the Packers.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Tell him to stop it, Strofe. Tell him. Tell him to stop it.
It's not about winning the Super Bowl. Nah. He completely dismisses that they're even a team worth competing against.
They'll get their lick back. They'll get their lick.
You were not on this stance last time we talked about this, so why are you now changing?
I think they'll be a playoff team.
But you sit here,
the Packers will be better than them.
Yeah. Again, he's acting like it's just a walk right over them thing, and I think that's completely disingenuous.
We are going to clap them. We are going to destroy them.
Like I said to start the show, you make me feel like I'm politically correct.
No,
clap what?
I feel so.
Your hands?
So yeah,
if you're happy and clap your hands.
And it's gonna be a lot of happy clapping hands when the Packers beat up on the Bears next year. I cannot wait because the Packers are going to be so up for that game next year. I cannot wait. But no, I mean, when you look at the NFC, I don't believe that the Green Bay Packers should be worried about too many other teams. The Packers were 9-3-1 going.
Let's all assume that everyone's under Kyle Wallace's mindset that the Packers are one of the top 4 teams in the NFC to make the.
Not crazy.
Not crazy. Yeah. I'm just saying. People will disagree with you, but again, if they do, it's okay.
I think there's several good teams in the NFC, but I think the Packers are certainly one of them. And I guess to go back to the point you started the segment with was it does. I'm not saying it's necessarily the wrong move, but it is certainly a nerve-wracking one to have games this season come down to the leg of a rookie kicker, because the last time the Packers did that was 2023, and that was a season that we went into as Packers fans with no expectations. That was Jordan Love's first year as a starter. There was a ton of turnover on the roster.
They were 3-6.
Right, and they dropped to 2-4 because Anders Carlson missed a kick in a 2-point loss to Denver. He missed a kick in a 2-point loss later in the season. He missed a kick in the playoff game against San Francisco that they lost by 3. So there were several games where Anders Carlson was the difference maker, not in a positive way, that led to Packers losses in a season that didn't have a ton of expectations heading in. That's the true difference this season, though. There is a lot of expectations. For Kyle, he thinks they're going to be one of the top 3 teams in the NFC.
Yeah, I believe that.
I believe this has to be a Super Bowl or bust season. They have to win the NFC this year if they truly want to make themselves look smart by giving contract extensions to Gutekunst and LaFleur. If this regime is going to get to the Super Bowl, this has to be treated as the year. So to ride in there with a game that has such thin margins and relying on a rookie kicker, it just gives me an uneasy feeling. Again, I don't think it's necessarily the wrong decision, because I don't think Brandon McManus was the right decision either, but it is one that gives me pause.
Yeah, I like that. Strouf is
Since
absolutely right.
Mason Crosby's last season, in which he could really only kick a 45-yard field goal, and anything past 45, you were like, in this NFL, to not have a kicker kicking 50-plus is ridiculous, because everyone does it on every single team, especially nowadays, where you get the ball much further than starting at the 20 and the 25. Like there's things that happen the next year at the 35, a couple first downs later, and 75% of the league's in field goal position, and you're going to be working out the kinks of having a rookie kicker right now with high expectations for this Packers team to win the division, right? Homer wants those shirts printed. Win the division. Because why win the division? Well, they haven't done it in a long time. Number 2, you want a home playoff game. Number 3, if you win the division, you have a chance of getting a bye. And I know that it is a wild card and winning the Super Bowl in 2010. But that being said, with more teams in it, we've seen the 7-seed route. Winning 3 straight playoff games on the road is very tough. So this is all about winning within the margins. And if a rookie kicker is something that you're learning and having bumps and bruises with, because naturally every rookie goes through ups and downs. No rookie comes out in any position that they play and just absolutely dominates and doesn't have moments where they need to reevaluate how they're approaching things and get better at different aspects of what they do. But specifically a kicker at Lambeau Field in the cold, I'm not saying he can't kick in the cold, but kicking, I know he grew up in Maryland, but kicking from Florida and kicking at Lambeau Field, it's two different things. For a rookie, it's very real. And you're just going to make an excuse.
There's adjustments. These kickers, there's so many kickers in the NFL right now that come from cold, hot weather
so many
places.
Kickers in the NFL, yet the Packers haven't been able to figure it out since Narveson and Anders.
It's worth noting, I think it's like 20 of the 30 stadiums are domed. Right? So you don't have to deal with the inclement weather. Lambeau Field's still one of them that you do. So, I mean, you look at some of the other rookie kickers in past years that have been success stories, Brandon Aubrey being the most recent one a couple of years back. He scored the most points in the NFL that season. And then the year prior, Cameron Dicker was really good as a rookie in 23. So there are examples of hits. But I feel like there's more examples of misses when it comes to rookie kickers. And then that's not to say he can never be good, but it's a crucial season for Green Bay, and this approach just makes me a little uneasy. Again, I don't necessarily think it's the wrong approach, because McManus is getting older. He was kind of a lightning rod to bring it in the first place.
He also had a shot, and in the big moment completely failed, and
multiple times.
Multiple times. Looking at his numbers last year, from 40 yards and 50 yards, I think he was 3 of 5 from 50, and
makes sense.
3 of 7 from 40, which isn't good enough.
He lost a little bit of it, but like I said on Friday, the biggest thing that I had is I want everything to be about
kickers
competition.
win games. They really do. And the Packers haven't had one consistently help them win games.
But this guy, Trace Mack, was 10 to 13 from 50 yards or more from 50 yards more in college, and that's something that I like. And coming into the NFL and having the opportunity to get coached up by professionals, I think there will be an opportunity for him to grow. I do agree, for a team that wants to win a championship this year, sitting here and anointing a rookie to be your kicker, it is nerve-wracking, because things can go absolutely wrong. I'm not saying that this guy won't be the next Mason Crosby, because I think he's closer to being the next Mason Crosby than is being a Anderson Carlson or Carl. I don't give a damn what his name is.
Wait,
Anderson Carlson.
Still. He's closer to being Mason Crosby than he is Anders Carlson. What gives you that impression?
Just based off how well he kicked in college.
He has no
evidence
he missed anything he's done, so he's projecting him to be one of the best kickers in Packers history. That's crazy.
No, what I'm just saying. I think this kid will have a good NFL career. Yeah, I think
he's played in less games than Anders Carlson.
No, I think based off what he showed in college, I think he'll be a very good kicker in the NFL.
I hope you're right.
Again, Jake Moody, an example of a kicker that everyone knew about coming out of Michigan, then got cut by San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen, but
yet you have him already closer to Mason Crosby.
What I'm saying is
Anders Carlson.
Anders Carlson
whose
is
name
not.
You could even pronounce.
Anders Carlson is not going to make it in the NFL.
Is there still a percentage of a chance that Lucas Havrisik wins this battle?
Yeah, there's a percentage. It's very small.
It's very small.
Again,
15% chance.
Okay.
I think this guy actually has an NFL career where Anders does not. That is why I say he's closer. Not saying he's going to be Mason Crosby.
You just said he's closer to him.
Yeah, then Anders Carlson, yes.
That means he'd have to play like 7 years in the league to be closer to him.
Anders played one complete season with the Packers, basically.
Right, Trey Smack has played 0.
Okay, but 4 years from now, Trey Smack played 4 complete years for the Packers. He's closer than Anders.
I love you,
Anders
Bill.
is a joke.
I love you, Bill. But this just isn't the truth. Every team has to rely on this in moments. If the offense is as good as we think it can be, it shouldn't come down to the kicker. That's on the Carbos Talking text line. It's the nature of the beast.
A lot of the regular season, I guess I agree. But when it comes to the moments like the Packers were in the postseason, on the road, in Chicago, where
defenses get tougher, the margins get tighter, and you need somebody to get some points on the board. The Packers couldn't do that.
Really quickly, when it comes to field goal kicking in college, Trey Smack was actually a better college kicker than Mason Crosby, just so everybody's aware of that. When it comes to overall field goal
I'm glad
percentage.
you have your 1-to-1 comparison.
No, I'm just letting you guys know.
I hope Trey Smack is better than Adam Vinatieri and Mason Crosby combined.
Boy,
I usually appreciate Kyle's optimism, but his take on Smack is delusional.
How is it delusional to think that this kid, based off his college stats, is going to be better than Anders? Anders wasn't good in college.
That's not what you said.
That's not.
You said he's closer to Mason Crosby than he is Anders Carlson.
No, you got to think twice before you lay it all out there.
No, what y'all saying? What I'm trying to say is,
we know what you're trying to say.
What I'm saying is 10 years when we get.
I thought you said really quick, and now you're still going.
When we get to 2036, I think there's a higher percentage chance that Trey Smack is still
2036?
That Trey Smack is still in the league versus Anders
How
Carlson
do we
will
get
be
to
long gone.
2036 on Trey Smack? He hasn't kicked a field goal in the NFL.
Again,
this is wild.
You could project that he got drafted.
You can't project crap until they're on the field.
There's no guarantee, but I'm just saying the kid kicked well under pressure. I'm based off what I'm seeing, I think he's going to be a good kicker in the NFL.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I would have.
2036 Trey Smack on the Green Bay Packers. Going to be amazing.
When we drafted Mason Crosby, I believe.
Can we bury another time capsule in your backyard to dig up in 2036?
I believe
that
Mason
hopefully will not be in that home. And by the way, I have Weed Man specifically on fertilization of that area in which I buried a bag because that was a stupid idea by me. Very stupid.
Sure was.
But wonderful grass as well at Road America. Let me tell you that much. You can walk along the racetrack, 14 turns, grass areas. You can take a golf cart. You can rent a golf cart and bring your scooter. I mean, like I was so jealous in college when I went to Road America, and I was like, how come I didn't bring my scooter that I have on campus? People are going around all over the place enjoying Road America, the hillside views, and you can camp on site. Kids 16 and under are free. It's just such an inviting atmosphere for your summer plans. So get to Elkhart Lakes Road America. IndyCar is coming on June 21st. That's Father's Day. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com. That is roadamerica.com. Jason Wilde. We'll ask him, is Trey Smack closer to Anders Carlson or Mason Crosby?
Oh, my
Next.
gosh. Here we go.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Roughishly.
What
you
two
guys
words
gonna
did he
learn?
combine? He wanted to combine partially with rough.
Yeah, roughishly.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 43, we've got some backups from Keefe down through the Marquette. The westbound side slowing from 35th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Eastbound's backed up out of the stadium interchange towards 35th Street. And southbound 41, a heavy ride from Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol Drive. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 40. Tomorrow, rain likely, but a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
You may know someone with multiple sclerosis, but you may not know what their day-to-day reality is really like. MS affects nearly 1 million people in the U.S., impacting far more than mobility. MS can affect vision, thinking, energy, and daily life, often in ways others don't see or understand. This MS Awareness Week, take a moment to learn more, share what you learn, and be a champion for people living with MS. Learn more at nationalmssociety.org/awareness.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Remember how you felt when you were 25? Your morning workouts were a breeze? You had a drive that kicked in way before your first cup of coffee? Does it feel like you're losing your edge? You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back to being the guy you used to be. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
The Crew take on the Dodgers Friday, May 22nd through Sunday the 24th. Join Boy Band Night on Friday the 22nd, presented by Wintrust. Grab a theme night ticket for a Brew Crew Boys t-shirt and stay for post-game fireworks presented by T-Mobile. Then on Saturday, the first 25,000 fans collect a patriotic Brewers hat. Close it out with Family Sunday fun as the first 5,000 kids 14 and under get a Brewers pennant on the 24th, courtesy of Joy. Grab your seats at Brewers.com.
Hey, better, swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Biz Expo is May 21st at Brookfield Conference Center. Attend strategy seminars on topics including business growth, preparing for cyber risks, AI for marketers, and much more. Stay for the lunch and learn on leadership and the cocktails and conversations panel. No suits, no scripts, no slides, just candid insights from leaders who make high-stakes decisions every day. Research the area's top product and service providers. Learn, network, and connect at Biz Expo on May 21st. Go to biztimes.com/bizexpo.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
I would certainly hope that they would if I'm a Packers fan.
3-time Wisconsin Sports Writer of the Year.
Believe me, I have tried to get some information on that.
Holding everybody accountable.
We felt that way last year.
Jason Wilde is on Kyle and Brust.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe is running the show. Joining us now on the Yuengling guest hotline is Jason Wilde. Read him on channel 3000. And of course, listen to him on Wilde and Tausch. Jason, what's up?
Not much, guys. How are you?
Doing well and doing well. Kyle proclaimed that Trey Smack.
Go.
What?
Here they go.
Y'all
leave out context.
Strofe. Am I misquoting Kyle by saying he says Trey Smack is closer to Mason Crosby than Anders Carlson?
That is verbatim what he said.
Said he will be closer. Yes.
Anything, Jason?
Well, he's entitled to his opinion, and he's entitled to make a prediction, isn't he?
Thank you, Jason. They jumped down my back, and then they don't even
He hasn't even kicked a field goal in the NFL.
And I said just based off what he did in college and how good he was from beyond 50, I think it is more than likely that he has a longer NFL career, which is closer to Mason Crosby than basically Anders Carlson, who is either looking for a job or not even probably going to ever kick in the NFL again. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, first of all, in fairness to Anders, he may figure it out, right? I mean, lots of young kickers struggle, and then they find their footing. like Quadzilla eventually. And so we can't rule that out. But no, you're Kyle. And it doesn't even pain me to say this. I would like to pretend that it does, but it doesn't pain me to say this. You're right. Like, based on their college resumes, all three of the people we're talking about here, Trey Smack, Anders Carlson, and Mason Crosby, were sixth-round draft picks by the Green Bay Packers. All three are kickers. Based solely on their college success, since at the time of their drafting, none of them had kicked an NFL field goal attempt or extra point attempt. Trey Smack's resume looks a hell of a lot more like Mason Crosby's than it looks like Anders Carlson's. And guess what? That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anders Carlson's height, his college numbers.
Was he 78% or something?
Terrible. He was 5 of 17 from 50 or more. Like that. I don't know about you, but like I shoot the three more accurately than that, even in my old age. And so not with Ben. Well, maybe with Ben guarding me, but not with like Mike Kelly guarding me. Come on, nothing. I get nothing. It was just a joke. Nothing. I get nothing. Crickets.
I smiled.
That's what I get.
Yeah, I was like, no, you ain't making any. A competitor. We were supposed to laugh? No way.
That's true. You're in way better shape than I am these days, for sure. And I'd have to get about 4 screens set for me. Anyway, my point is that those numbers are bad.
Now, Jason, sorry.
Well, if you're Kyle and you're projecting, which is what Kyle is doing today on May 11th in the year of our Lord 2026, he's got no idea either. None of us do. And you know who else doesn't know? Cam Acord. Mm-hmm. You know who else doesn't know? Matt LaFleur. You know who else doesn't know?
Kyle.
Brian Gutekunst. No, Kyle was the first.
I was the first one, Ben. Listen up.
I just want you to. I wanted to double you up in there. I wanted to be known that you don't know twice.
He doesn't. He definitely doesn't.
So when it comes to Brandon McManus, Kyle, and I think this probably isn't the first time you've heard of this, but Kyle was very adamant on this. Look, I know you had the roster bonus, $1 million. It's not about the $1 million. It's like, what's the purpose of not making him earn the job? Was McManus part of a disgruntled teammate type thing? Like, maybe just take me through what you know.
I don't know much. But I think there's a couple of plausible scenarios. And again, I don't, if this was Mason Crosby, if this was Ryan Longwell, if this was Dave Rayner, who I knew pretty well during his time kicking, if it was even Anders Carlson, because I have his number still too. I never got to be too tight with Brandon McManus, so I've not spoken with him. I think there's a couple of scenarios here. One, look, we've drafted this guy. We know we want him to be the guy. Let's be nice to Brandon and cut him now so he can catch on somewhere else. That's one. Two, Brandon McManus is like, look, man, I ain't afraid to compete for my job, but I ain't stupid either. And you guys just drafted this dude in the 6th round. You traded up 2 picks to go get him. You're not. If it's a dead heat, the tie goes to the draft pick, and I want a legit chance, and I don't think I'm going to get a legit chance here. I'd like to be released, and they said yes. The third one, and I don't know. This one's a little further out there in terms of my grassy knoll type thought process, but maybe they didn't want him to be there because they were, I don't want to say worried that he would win the job, but like it's a lot easier to cut him now and say, no, we've got our guy, than say they finish in a dead heat, or let's say Brandon McManus has a better camp, because all of us are out there charting every kick. And
he had a hell of a camp last year, right?
Right. And frankly, and again, I am not a stan for him at all, but I want to be fair to him. Like, Brandon McManus had his problems largely at the beginning of the season when no one was blocking for him, right? They got 2 blocked kicks, and it wasn't his fault. And then his other problems were when he was trying to kick through that, stupid quadriceps injury, which he shouldn't have been doing. Like, they should have said, no, we're not going to let you try and work your way through this. We're putting you on IR for 4 weeks. We're going to bring in this Haversick kid, which, by the way, Haversick also had a bad game later in the year. Like, he started out perfect, but he didn't stay perfect. So I think there were those problems. But I would be curious if part of their thought process was just, look, we don't need to put this through kind of a sham of a competition, and then even if McManus has better numbers and we still keep Trey Smack because he's a draft pick, then how's that going to look? So I think there's a number of reasons why this might have happened. If I were putting percentages on it, I think my gut tells me that Brandon McManus was like, look, I get it. I've done this for a long time now. I embarrassed myself in that playoff game. You guys have lost confidence in me. Let's just go our separate ways now and let me get released so I can go find a job somewhere else.
Jason, as we look forward to the schedule release this Thursday, what is the most intriguing matchup for the Packers Week 1 that you would want to see?
Well, I know which one Jeff Hafley wants to see. Jeff Hafley wants to open with the Packers because he doesn't want to have to play against Micah Parsons. At the same time, I mean, I thought the Bears would be intriguing, but again, I'm kind of looking at Week 1 as, from a storyteller's perspective, like I kind of want it to be kind of a nothing burger type game.
I'm with you, Jason. Kyle wants the Bears, and I was like, I'd rather see them when like you have a little bit more of a, the O-line had a chance to play together, and Tucker Kraft gets comfortable, and Micah's back. Like, I don't know. I think that'd be better.
Yeah, I love Detroit starting this week in Washington right after, Jason. Why is it that you want a nothing burger Week 1?
Because they don't have because they're not going to have Micah Parsons. So, like, I would rather have them play, like Atlanta. They've got Atlanta on their home schedule, right? I think they got Carolina.
We lost to last year.
Yeah, no, I know. But I'm saying this, again, not from a who do I think the Packers have the best chance of beating in the opener if they are playing without Micah Parsons. And look, Goody, I know he said something on Sirius XM about him being about him and Kraft being ahead of schedule, but I refuse to believe that Micah Parsons is playing Week 1 when even Micah Parsons said after the season that, based on the timing of his surgery and the conversations he had with people. Right. And so, I'm just saying, like, I want Packers-Bears I want both teams at full strength. I don't want the Packers playing without Zach Tom. I don't want the Packers playing without Jordan Love because I don't want them playing without Tucker Kraft, which is what the scenario was for all three of the Packers-Bears games last year. Because, and look, you guys know me well enough to know that it's not about, I want the Packers to win. Go Pack, go. But, like, there has been, and, Ben, I'm sure your brother has been leading the charge of this, like the amount of rage baiting that Bears fans have been doing, it's sneaking into our YouTube comments and whatever else.
Yeah.
I would just like to see
cornerback in the division. Like it's just Troll City.
They're feeling themselves. I get it. And again, they're fans. They can do what they want. But my point is that I would really like to see these teams at full strength. And remember, I'm the guy that said I wanted both these quarterbacks and both these teams to be good. And I do, but I want them to be both at full strength. Like, I don't.
Jason, don't you think, real quick, though, that the NFL is also, like, smart enough to realize this same conversation we're having when it comes to the schedule release?
For sure.
Like, they're not going to put them without Micah Parsons, right? Like, because it's going to be a massive draw.
Right. They want it to be a marquee game now that the Bears are good. Like, my God, they put Packers-Bears in prime time even when the Bears weren't good.
Mm-hmm. They opened up the 100th year of the NFL. It's a horrible game.
I mean, the game when Rodgers broke his collarbone in 2013 was a primetime game when Shea McClellan drove his shoulder into the turf, right? So, again, I'm not here to root for the home team, but my point is that it's a lot more compelling for those Packers-Bears games to be at a point when they got
Jason, I hear what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, I'm sick of these stupid Bears fans, and I need the Packers to shut them the hell up.
He didn't say that.
But that's most definitely not what I'm saying.
He tired of these rage baiters. He wants the Packers to be at full strength.
They are rage baiters.
They are.
You're kind of doing it too, though. So I'll be honest. Like
that's really good.
I just would like to see if Waddle and Sylvie and Carmen and Yurko and all the guys down in Chicago, Cap and Hood and everybody else, like if they're fired up and the Packers and Bears play and they're both at full strength and the Bears win, hey, tip your cap if you're a Packers fan, right? But like I still, and I'm not in the business of making excuses for the Packers, but Strofe has heard me say this, like not only were they without Parsons, Kraft, Tom, Wyatt, but I still will always believe that they may lose the following week. In fact, I think they probably do, but they don't they don't give up 25 in the fourth if Edgerrin Cooper doesn't leave the game in the third quarter. Like Edgerrin Cooper was finally playing like Edgerrin Cooper, and then they lost him too, and that was one injury bridge too far. But again, we don't know. I thought, frankly, the Packers Steelers game last year would be earlier than October for the opposite reason, like for the NFL to say, hey, and NBC to say, hey, we want this game, but we want to make sure we have the best chance of the old quarterback being playing still. And you think about, the dude played with a broken left wrist last year, and I think he only missed one game. But, I think the TV networks, when it came to Packers Steelers, were probably crossing their fingers that he stayed healthy until the end of October. So in this case, it's the reverse. I would think they would want Packers-Bears to be once Micah Parsons is healthy.
Jason, on cue, WWE ringside guy in all caps. Ben Brust, your sidekick, is losing his mind. Waddle and Sylvie just called you guys out on ESPN 1000. So there we go. It continues on.
And that's Kyle they're calling out?
Yeah, I believe so.
My
sidekick.
It wasn't even, I don't even know what they said. I don't even know. People love to take you out of context, Jason. You know that all.
No, I think that's the truth.
That's just.
Oh, my gosh. Look at you. You're wallowing with Jason in context.
You say the Miz can lead the Brewers to the World Series in the future, 2029, 2030, and all of a sudden you think you're talking about this year. They are rage baiters, Jason. They are. In Chicago, they just love to just take a little snippet and they just run with whatever the piece. No context.
For the record, it appears to be working. Listen to yourself.
Look at you.
I'm raged.
You just got cut. They just cut you up right there. You're already on social. I already see the clip. Jason, we appreciate it.
All right, guys. Take care. Be good.
That's Jason Wilde. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe. I don't know if it's real or not.
I'm sure it's real. It's real.
Strofe will dig in, just reach out to our team.
They love us. ESPN 1000 loves us.
They love you,
Chicago,
specifically.
They love both of us.
They love you a little more.
They love both of us. Now that the combine's gone, Strofe is safe for another year. And next year,
and he didn't laugh at their draft pick this year.
Oh, he knew better not to.
Oh, man. Next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust.
Brent is crazy. Strofe is emotional. I don't want to get in between none of this.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 41, you're seeing slow speeds all the way down from before Good Hope Road all the way down to Capitol, the northbound side from about Mayfair Road up past Burleigh. Southbound 43, lots of company there from Keefe down through the Marquette. Westbound 94 slowing down just west of 27th Street to about Hawley Road. The eastbound side's backed up out of the stadium interchange to 35th. And that's pretty much it. Volume is moving along relatively well along the bypass. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 40. Tomorrow, rain likely, but a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the ninth, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Wojcinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Planning a high-level event shouldn't feel overwhelming. I'm Tiara Gomez, founder of Events by Design. For over 25 years, we've helped companies turn complex, high-pressure events into seamless, unforgettable experiences. When trying to engage your team and pull off something meaningful, the details matter. From concept to execution, we design every event so it reflects your vision and delivers real impact. No missed moments, just refined experiences people will remember. Let's start designing today. Search online, Events by Design.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Had some Screamin' Sicilian breadsticks on Friday night along with the Screamin' Sicilian Boss Hog. It was Hog Friday. Find whatever Palermo's pizza in your local grocer's freezer that you're looking at. You're like, oh, that one matches what I'm into. Tavern style, thin and crispy, 2.5 feet of stuffed crust cheese, OG Screamin' Sicilian. They have it all. Telling you. Literally every time. Oh, and best cooked Boss Hog on Friday. Perfectly crispy on the outside with the crust. A little bit of like that couple like cheese pieces that are a little bit burnt, and then was soft in the perfect combination. They make the best pizzas. Find Palermo's in your local grocer's freezer. Does Kyle Wallace do this to himself, everybody? I don't know if ESPN 1000 or sister station has picked up anything that Kyle has said per a YouTube commenter, but it is funny because during the break I listened to what Kyle said, and it does seem like he is anointing the 2026 Milwaukee Brewers as potential World Series favorites.
This is something in Milwaukee. We've never seen a pitcher of this caliber. Like CC Sabathia was ridiculous when he was here. But what Jacob Misiorowski is doing right now, without having a full year of service quite yet in the Major League Baseball, is incredibly impressive in the fact that he's able to do this and continue to have as many innings pitched and continue to, just keep going. I feel confident that Jacob Misiorowski is the ace that we always wanted. Like, he can lead the Brewers to a World Series.
He can lead the Brewers to a World Series.
Yes, he can. Now, I was talking in the future tense, but when we think about this year, if we think about this season as well, how well just hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
In order to win a World Series, you need to have aces. You need to have guys who can pitch well. And what Jacob Misiorowski has done in the playoffs, though he hasn't gone as deep as we wanted him to, he's pitched very well. He pitched in the final game against the Cubs, and he did well against that. And then he pitched against the Dodgers. The game didn't go the way we wanted it to, but he pitched well, 9 strikeouts in that game that he pitched. So what I'm saying is this, is when I look at the window of opportunity for the Milwaukee Brewers, Jacob Misiorowski is that ace that you need in order to help you win a World Series. We have him for at least 4 more seasons after this one, and so knowing that we have Jacob Misiorowski, that gives me confidence when we do get to the playoffs, when you're in a 5-game series, or when you're in a 1-game series, or when you're in a 7-game series.
There ain't no 1-game series.
Well, no, there's 3 games now. That's right. It's not that anymore. But in the 3-game series, knowing that I have Jacob Misiorowski, I can sit out there game 1. There's Jacob Misiorowski, I can sit out there game 5. Maybe Jacob Misiorowski that can pitch in 3 games in a 7-game series. Like, that gives me confidence because of how well he pitched. That's what an ace can do for you. So, yes, is Jacob Misiorowski going to lead the Brewers for a World Series this year? Probably not, because the team's not ready. But is he developing into a guy that can help you win a World Series in the future? Absolutely. So I stand 10-toes down behind that.
The problem is it's possible, but this is where it gets really hard being, a Brewers fan, is when you look at the young pitchers. You do have high quality guys.
You do,
but you need 3 Misiorowskis.
Okay. Misiorowski is special, and I understand what did we just watch in the NLCS? What the Dodgers are doing is crazy, but the Toronto Blue Jays ain't got 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that the Dodgers
what about the bats that the Blue Jays have and the money spent on the bats compared to the pitching, which is also good, but not as good as
I understand.
The Dodgers.
It's going to be hard, and we're going to have to catch lightning in a bottle. But what the Brewers have coming up in the minor league system, what we already see in the major leagues right now, with how well the pitching was this weekend, I'm telling y'all, the Brewers sent their 4 boys out there. It was Kyle Harrison, it was Jacob Misiorowski, it was Logan Henderson, and it was also Chad Patrick. And Chad Patrick came. They all were fantastic. I could throw DL Hall in there. They're all fantastic, though. And 4 of those guys can be part of the potential future of what this starting staff looks like. I feel good about it. They went up against the Yankees.
Starting staff, yes, but again, World Series caliber starters.
Chad Patrick last year in the playoffs gave you what reason not to believe in him?
He was one of my favorite pitchers.
I
get that, but he also he came in spots.
Yeah, they're all still young.
But asking him to do like the 6-7 inning thing at a high level against the best teams consistently over and over and over again in the playoffs, as we learned last year, is different than enjoying the 4 or the 3 8-game win streaks in the franchise record and wins in a row.
The bats are going to be
and
there.
Franchise record and wins.
Like the bats are going to this one. Power bats are going to be coming up for Brewers. The bats are going to be there. It has always come down to the playoffs. Do we have the pitching staff? We had to put Yuengling, and other we've marched out there some meh pitchers. The fact that right now it seems like the Brewers are going to potentially have some
2018 rotation is the funniest thing.
The 2028 rotation or 2018 rotation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that it should feel good to Brewers fans to know that when we look at the opportunity the Brewers are going to have in the next 2 to 4 years, is that they're actually going to have some good pitchers. Like
Gio Gonzalez, Wade Miley, Yuengling, and Woody.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying. So, do I think the Brewers win a World Series this year? No. But do I think the Brewers can win a World Series in the next 3 seasons? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, that was an amazing run with that team. That team probably they catch some lightning in the bottle if anyone did.
They're just the Brewers formula as an organization is completely different. And that's what gives me confidence.
It is. Unfortunately, since 2018, the payrolls have skyrocketed to levels that we have never seen.
Things are different.
That's
why you have to get them while
you're probably in the same spot they were in payroll in comparison to the league, but the top half, the top 10, have extremely enhanced the amount of money spent.
T+ told Mark what he needed to do.
Spend more money, get that scary bat.
Mark, if you ever want to sell a team, I know somebody very, very rich who likes to buy teams. That's the sport he need to get into.
Who?
Jimmy Hassel. He need to get into baseball.
No.
He's rich.
Bad track record in football. No one really is happy with him being a part of the Bucs organization.
If Jimmy was
and you want him a part of the Brewers, what's wrong with you?
I would want him just to write the checks.
He would say stupid things.
No, he would have to have an agreement.
Can we agree that was stupid?
No, there would have to be
an agreement. He wants Jimmy Haslam to own the Brewers.
No. There would have to be an agreement that Jimmy has no say in baseball operations. He just writes the checks. Just write the checks.
He's already making decisions for the Bucs, and he's not even like the true governor of the team right now.
Just write the checks. That's all I need you to do is write. Think about it.
President of Baseball Operations, Kyle Wallace, with Jimmy Haslam as owner.
No, I just need him to write the checks. Matt Arnold, you run the show. You just write the checks. Think about that. We wouldn't be talking about whether or not Misiorowski would stay or not.
That would be fun.
Freddie Peraza would probably still be a Brewer right now.
Turang, too.
Yeah, Turang. We wouldn't be worried about that.
Write the check now for Turang. Unfortunately, Nico Horner ruined that for the Cubs with his contract, especially if Brice continues to be as good as he is.
Yep.
But that's for another day.
Maybe Brice gives us a hometown discount.
Wishful thinking.
I mean, it happens. That's all the great players the Brewers have re-signed have all given us discounts.
Can William Contreras do that?
I don't think William's not homegrown.
He loves Milwaukee.
I know, but he's seen others. So he's been somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? The difference was Ryan Braun hadn't really seen anything
he's seen the
else.
outside of being trapped by Mark Antanasio.
Yeah, Christian Yelich was in a bad situation down there in Florida. So in Miami, they weren't good, and he was happy to be very appreciated. He won, and so he gave us a discount.
Where did time go? We wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Stay up to date on the green and gold all off-season. The Green and Gold Fix podcast is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Luxury stay, elite play, unwind in sophisticated comfort. Win big, dine, and experience the events in Milwaukee.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey folks, Gabe here. Now we all know baseball's been around a long time, since the 1800s. But you know what's been around even longer? Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. Yeah, that's right. Yuengling started brewing in 1829. That means people were drinking a cold Yuengling before baseball even existed. A great beer that stood the test of time for 197 years. So the next time you're watching the game, reach for a Yuengling traditional lager from the oldest brewery in America. Now finally, in your lineup.
DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on 8 to 10 ounce Old Dutch Family Pack Ripples, Dutch Crunch, or Twin Pack Potato Chips, 2 for $5.50. Bicolor Sweet Corn, 3 for $1.98. Fresh Strawberries, 1 pound package, $2.99. Pork Baby Back Ribs, $3.49 a pound.
Safe.
What?
It's a long fly ball.
Every time I scan, what is happening?
A leaping grab at the wall.
Okay, fine, I'll play. Get a load of this watermelon. And here's the pitch.
Please wait for assistance.
Win Century Foods' ultimate fan experiences at Milwaukee baseball games. Throw out the first pitch, hold the ribbon for the Johnsonville famous sausage race, or watch batting practice from the field.
Ooh, what do I do?
Complete the entry form in Century's weekly ad and return to the store.
Oh, no, what happened here?
Oh, self-checkout couldn't handle my heater. Here, I filled out my entry form. Gotta go. Have a great day.
I'll go get the mop.
Enter by August 5th.
Some companies build projects. At Professional Construction, Inc., we build relationships.
That means showing up early, taking pride in the details, and having each other's backs, on and off the job site.
We're looking for skilled carpenters who really care about their craft and want to be part of a team.
Not just another paycheck, but a place where the people you work with actually matter.
If you work hard, take pride in what you build, and want to join a tight-knit crew, then we'd love to meet you.
Apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Homer here for Window Nation. Those hot summer days will be here soon. Don't wait until the heat hits to try and avoid high energy bills. Upgrade your home's windows this month during Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale. Imagine new energy efficient windows and getting half of them free. Plus, you could even get no money down and no monthly payments or interest for 2 years. As a proud partner of the Milwaukee Brewers, ask how you could score a pair of Brewers tickets. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Make sure you head over to the Princeton Club for your better tomorrow. And if you're looking to grow, you know where to go. They're going to cheer for you all along the way, because when you have a foundation of a healthy body, all areas of your life can start growing. You start feeling confident. You get those endorphins, your physical and mental health. Wherever you want to grow in 2026, the Princeton Club can be there for you. Workout classes, state-of-the-art workout equipment, personal training, basketball courts, tennis. Check out the Madison location. Check out New Berlin. They have it all at the Princeton Club. Don't wait for your better tomorrow when you can start today. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strofe running the show. Reports the Bucks are open to fielding trade offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Will he be gone before the draft, Kyle?
Oh, if you would asked me this yesterday, I would say no, but it seems like the Milwaukee Bucks are probably looking at this year's draft, just probably trying to get some picks now. But, you never know. But I'll go with, the Bucks are going to trade him before the NBA draft. I think it seems like that's the goal, and Jimmy Haslam said out of his mouth, it was weird. He said, we look to have a resolution before the draft, even though
The Supermax really isn't till
October, so that was a weird thing to say. But then in addition to that, like you can still draft guys and then make the trade. And actually might free up some things because then teams actually have their first round pick. So I don't know, because you can't trade first round picks in back-to-back years, so you might have a little bit more leverage trading them after the draft because then you just take that first round pick after they make it.
After they make the pick of the player.
Yep.
I want that player from that team with the picks that they have.
You saw that with Andrew Wiggins with the trade with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
It just is really weird that what's your lasting memory of Giannis Antetokounmpo? What?
I'm not ready for that.
No. But we did this. Kyle was, we want Giannis. We want Giannis. Like, he was healthy, allegedly. They didn't want to play him with his brother in his last home game.
They wanted their 3.1% chance yesterday, yeah. I still think that was the
10th pick.
No, they wanted to make sure he was healthy.
That too.
You got your Fire Doc wish?
I did get my Fire Doc wish. Yes, that was fantastic. I mean, a little bit too late, but I mean, oh well.
But you get
Taylor
what I'm
Jenkins
saying
is a great addition.
I can't think of. Was it last year that Giannis dunked on the fast break against the Bulls? And they were all upset. I'm just trying to think in 2025-26 season, what the hell happened?
The New York Knicks early. This is my city when he said against the Bucks.
Yeah, this is my city until it's not.
Yeah. He said this is my
city.
Still,
still a city.
Yeah, but even
the
when
Bucks
he leaves,
are still the Giannis's.
Yeah, even when he leaves, it's still a city. He's still the man around here, 100%.
I saw him allegedly at the zoo. Not me. I didn't see him. I saw on social media he was just chilling at the zoo
this
here
weekend.
In Milwaukee, yeah.
Yeah, but he couldn't go to Taylor Jenkins' press conference. That should tell you everything you need to know. I don't know. He might have been busy putting up shots.
Oh, he did post putting up
working
shots after the
game.
press conference.
Yeah.
Grind never stops.
Probably, yeah. He was like, oh, he probably missed it. He's like, oh, gosh, I missed it. I was supposed to be both putting up shots. Yeah, I mean, it's a sad day that the Bucks are going to be moving on from Giannis, but it is what it is, man.
You were saying today is the day that you have realized that he's officially going because of the Shams report?
No, I knew he was gone, but I didn't realize that, them saying that they're open to trading him, that just signals to everybody we're moving on from Giannis. That's what that means. And so before it was a little bit we're going to try to figure it out where I felt like they're going to be gone.
All right,
now,
so you said, I don't know, anything can happen. Then give me a % chance.
That he's gone?
Yeah.
Oh, Giannis, 95% chance Giannis is gone.
95%.
95. There's a slim 5% chance that the Bucks may change their mind.
Of what? Supermax and loyalty and some sales pitch that convinces him to stay?
Yeah, he has a change of heart. But at this point, he's been having 1 foot out the door for the entire 2025-2026 NBA season.
Barry in Milwaukee quickly on the Carbless Talking text line. Sorry to make you go quick. We're running up against it.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I remember as a kid, we're talking reset. You know what? We traded Kareem for Wilt, and, the only team that resetted was the Lakers for that trade. We got screwed in that trade, right? We're going to get screwed in this trade. I don't want to hear this reset stuff. I don't trade him. Whatever. Keep the guy. Whatever it takes, keep him. We're going to get screwed. We got screwed in that trade. They got Kareem after Wilt.
Oh, you're talking about the Lakers got Kareem after Wilt. Well, we ended up getting some really good players back in that trade, though.
I don't want to, but come on, Kyle.
It's a different time. You're not going to be getting all players. But I'm just saying in general. I mean, Kareem is phenomenal. He's great, and he was younger than Giannis at the time as well, I believe. But we got some really good players back in that deal. That was actually for the Bucks trading Kareem at that time. They did a really good job of bringing back guys that still made the Bucks competitive years later. So.
David in the 262 2026 season image when he booed the fans.
Oh, yeah, he did go boo.
Boo. That's a good poll. Yeah. Not a lot of fun memories of 2026.
Yeah, it was a season.
Did him and Miles Turner have a game where they both had a double-double?
Probably not. Poor Miles. He's such a likable guy.
Such a nice guy.
It was just disastrous for him this year. He went from playing in the NBA Finals to this, and he didn't complain.
Well, leaders don't chase; they attract. That will be my.
That's your stance.
Image,
yeah.
So
in Milwaukee, they attract.
Would you say it to his face?
That will be my biggest memory of this season.
Would you say that to his face?
Yes.
Ain't no way. You'd be like, Giannis, can I have a picture?
I can't wait to
because that's how I talk. You're right.
I can't wait till Thanasis joins our show so I can make you say it to him in his face.
I will say that to Thanasis.
Back on
Drummond, tough
94.5
guy.
ESPN.
You're going to tell him, him booing the fans. That was my favorite thing this season.
I didn't say that. That was somebody on a talking text line.
Back in 2 minutes.
We have eastbound 94 right about at Holly Road, the right lane blocked with a broken down vehicle. So watch out for the delays. They're kicking in around 76th Street. Beyond that, though, we do have delays in through the stadium interchange to 35th as well. Westbound's heavy from 35th Street to Holly Road. Southbound on 43 backing up from just before Capitol Drive all the way down to about Locust. We do have on the southbound side the center lane blocked with another broken down vehicle. So that's going to be affecting your ride as well. Southbound 41, watch for the delays also from Good Hope Road down past Capitol Drive. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 40. Tomorrow, rain likely, but a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN. Weather is brought to you by National Liquor Mart at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirit deals in town. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Evan Cohen.
Embiid being out is like, okay, Sixers have nothing to lose kind of thing. Do the Knicks take them for granted? Like, oh, we'll be fine. Then Mitchell Robinson's out. Like, we're good to go. And the Knicks never acted that way. And I was just really impressed. I just thought the ability to hold Philly to 12 points in that fourth quarter and just kind of do your job late in this game, Smalls, I was really impressed with the Knicks, and that is a championship caliber win last night. Win the games you're supposed to win and never lose a game like that. And I understand that you could say, well, of course they won and Embiid's out. Yeah, but it was kind of one of these games. It was back and forth, all the lead changes.
25.
Philly tried things with Dominic Barlow playing center and switching on to Brunson, and give Jalen Brunson all the credit in the world. Hit big shot after big shot over Barlow. He does what you're supposed to do as a shooter. Arc. I just was really impressed with the Knicks last night, Smalls.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strofe. A couple of months ago, I knew one thing for sure. I had the girl. What I didn't know was what came next. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about the team at Robert Hack Diamonds and the job they do, getting you from knowing you have the girl to down on one knee. I had never been through this process before buying an engagement ring. I had an idea of what she wanted. She'd sent me pictures of some hints and some ideas, but I wanted it to be special and different, and that's where Robert Hack Diamonds came in. They created my fiance's dream ring, and it made that moment, that much more special. So if you, like me, know you've got the girl but don't really know what comes next, go see the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, and 2 in Brookfield, north and south. Their custom jewelry is made on site, lab-grown options, natural diamond options, and all the in-betweens. Stop in today or visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com. That's Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com. And after you get that yes, like me, you'll say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KMB.
Still don't know what to say. 800-990-3776 is where you, the K&B crew.
This beat is just so off.
Are you still working on it? It's been you still working on it?
He's still working on it.
Still working on it.
Rome wasn't built in a day, fellas.
All right.
Can we find a replacement beat till then?
No.
Why not?
Because we're going to knock it out of the park, and I don't want to make a habit of every day you going, Strofe, this is so awful. You need to change it again.
You got to admit, it's not. It doesn't.
You're a diva.
I'm not
All
a
you
diva.
do is complain.
I just want to give the, KB folks the best energy I can.
The KB folks.
Yeah, I don't know. Ben,
you
do you
two
feel
are on
it?
different planets right now. Ben's trying to figure out the nickname. You're complaining about the music.
At least I'm trying to do something beneficial.
I agree.
The music is beneficial. It gets people going. How many times has Levi said, I want to call in to do the 414 at 4 since we got this new beat?
How many times has he said it prior? On his birthday one time?
Nah, he used to love doing it. He used to be in a YouTube chat, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, but he ain't even doing it no more.
He's not even letting people know it's 414.
Because I'm just saying, I just want the energy. I just want the juice. The juice.
I will say one replacement try would have been fine. If you do two and he complains, then I would be Team Strofe. But I'm Team Kyle until you change it once. Fair?
Thank you, Ben. That's very fair.
I feel like I'm a fair.
Look at him pouting. Now he pouting.
Pouty boy.
Now he pouting.
Pouty boy.
Not pouting.
You put your head.
I'm optimistic. I'm happy. I'm boisterous.
Yeah. We really feel it in the body language there.
I'm really not upset, guys.
He hates work.
Stop
I had to
it.
have him cut a clip to make it shorter for us here.
That's done. We're good.
Niger Morgan joined us on the
I was
Yuengling
just making sure it was the right
Legends
clip.
line. Yeah, you got it. You got it. T Plush was amazing. I mean, full of energy. The guy loved reminiscing about 2011 and all the guys that he played with and that he batted against. He seems to know every at-bat in his memory from his time, which is very impressive. But he did keep it not political. He said, do you want my keep it 100 or do you want my political answer? And, of course, we wanted the real answer. Here's what T. Plush had to say about the Brewers' chances to win a World Series in the current state of the MLB.
So honestly, bro, I really think, I mean, I love the ownership. I love all that. But, bro, we got to spend a little bit. We got to get a banger, bro, because at the end of the day, you need a scary bat. I mean, you see that Yankee lineup, dog, they're up and down. Then you got a scary bat, man.
T. Plush has a little Kyle Wallace in him. Did you hear that, Strofe? I love the ownership, but
great catch by you.
I love Mark Antanasio, but
you always got to give a little sugar before you give some spice.
Yes. Had he played by him because he did enjoy his time with the Brewers and wants to be invited back to hang out.
He won't be in the Wall of Honor.
Yes. I don't know if that's going to happen, but he has a memory in 2011 against the D-backs that will last forever. After winning 3 games against the Yankees,
that lineup he was talking about,
he's still not wrong. He's still not wrong. Do we need to bring up this conversation we had about you bring up Misiorowski and how he could be an ace in the future, and how I brought up you need more than just one Misiorowski, and you might have people that can turn out to be that, but they need a big bat. They do. Even Brice, who is amazing, and I love Brice Turang, Platinum Glover. He does have plenty of power. He's only got 6 home runs this year, right? Like he's still on pace for 25-ish.
Fantastic.
Could get to 30. But you need more than just one, right? And Gary Sanchez isn't that guy. He's not. He led the team prior to that with 5 with Brice Turang. But is anyone disagreeing here? Despite the results of this weekend, to win a World Series, do you believe that Mark has to spend more money for a bat, or is the Brewers' way good enough? Do they have to go outside the way that they do business typically and spend money on a bat, even if it's a rental, like they did with CeCe?
I do
from a pitching perspective.
I do believe typically teams that end up making it to the World Series have either invested in their team all around, like you saw from the Toronto Blue Jays last year and you saw from the LA Dodgers, or teams add big bats during the regular season with based off what the payroll for the Brewers will be going into each and every season. They're never going to be top 10 in payroll that I believe they would be. And so it would be in the best interest during the regular season, even if they have good bats, to add another big bopper, because those big boppers can change a game with a swing of the bat. And that's one thing the Milwaukee Brewers have been missing. You depended on Christian Yelich last year, who didn't get to 30 home runs, almost did last season, to be that big bat for you in the playoffs, and he just was not that. Like, he has his playoff, the last couple of years he's been in the playoffs, has not been great for the Milwaukee Brewers. He hasn't been that dependable guy to be able to change the game with one swing of the bat. And so that's why I do believe when the Brewers are ready to be competitive and actually for real win a World Series, not, last year, great story, but, we knew it was going to be tough against the LA Dodgers. When the Brewers are really ready at that point where they look like a team that can actually win a World Series, more than likely you will have to get a rental, or you're going to have to sign somebody, if you find somebody, to be on this team. But that is the biggest thing for me, is that the Brewers are a big bat away, because that has been the struggle they had in the playoffs, is consistently scoring runs. Consistently scoring
On the
runs.
Carbos Talking text line, I'm fact-checking something, because, again, this does tell a story. It doesn't tell the whole story, but Jordan chimes in. Aaron Judge and Ben Rice, two respective New York Yankees. Ben Rice is having a very, very, very good year. He sucked against the Brewers, which was great to see. Glad he sucked against the Brewers.
He did.
Judge and Rice have more home runs than the entire Brewers team
Combined this year?
I'm checking.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past the Brewers, because that's one thing that was a bigger complaint by Pat Murphy, is that you need to be able to have some home runs. But Ben Rice has 12, and what does Judge have? 12 is what, 13?
13 or 14.
So I
think he got to 14.
It will be close. It would definitely be close, because that's one thing that the Brewers are missing. Andrew Vaughn came back and he already hit 2 home runs, or one home run already. So
I believe he just has the one
in that one game
against the last series, with the game one of that first series that he was back.
But you need to have big bats. Now, Shohei Ohtani is not. You're not going to find.
I'm not
him.
asking.
No,
for
I know
Shohei
you're not.
Ohtani.
You're not. No, I'm saying you're not going to find him. But I'm just saying you can find somebody that can swing the bat and change a game like that. You just need that in one game. And the Brewers just have been a team. It's been a team effort when they're in the playoffs. But I'm just looking for a big bat, and so T Plus is absolutely right. The Brewers, for them to get over the hump, they're going to need to find a big bat one day.
Jay chimes in. If the Brewers go out and get that big bat, what position on the current team? Who on the current team is gone? Again, Joey Ortiz. It's been fun. I really enjoy watching you play good defense.
How many big bats do you find at that position, though?
Again,
nowadays, I guess.
Sure, shortstop, not so. I'm just saying the left side of the infield is all replaceable.
Yeah. You're probably looking at a third baseman to be that big bat.
Correct.
That's probably.
You look for the Eugenio Suarez that was for Seattle. That is if, come deadline, the Milwaukee Brewers front office believes that this is the year that this is magical and something special.
This isn't the year, though.
Kyle's already given up.
No,
Kyle's already given up on this year.
I know you ain't talking, mister. I'm all sad and concerned and worried about the team.
I said I live and die by every pitch too much, and it's a fault of mine.
No, I mean, if this year, it would be the biggest shock to me if the Brewers won the World Series this year. If they were one bat away from winning the World Series this year. I still think they're just so young on that pitching staff that I just don't believe that this pitching staff will be ready in the playoffs to rise to the occasion the amount of times that you need to make
Kyle's here
it.
for another fun summer.
No, I mean, yeah.
And going to tailgates where hopefully ladies tell his fiance that he's good looking.
Yeah, I love it.
That's all you're here for.
No, and I'm here for a fun summer, and that's what the Brewers continue to deliver. When you grow up being a Brewers fan and the Brewers are as bad as
when are you
going to
change your expectations?
My expectations will change probably 2 years from now. Next year, we'll see. We'll see, but 2 years from now, for sure. For sure. When we get to the start of that 2028 season, that is going to be a huge year for the Brewers. I think next season we'll see how good who comes up and how good they play when they come up, but you're still super, super young. But the pitching staff by that time, I think by next season will be battle-tested, especially if they make the playoffs like they continue to have done in these last couple of years. But 2028 season is that season where the Brewers are really going to be a legitimate shot at winning the World Series. Just as long as everybody in the minor leagues keeps hitting the way that they're hitting. Hell, you just drafted a guy just last year, Andrew Fisher, who's already looking like a stud. Already looking like a stud. He could be your big bat that you need.
Could be.
Yeah. We could be talking about next year to start the season that he could be in the major leagues.
I love that you've already given up on 26.
No, I haven't given up on 26 for the season. I'm saying the World Series. I mean, do you really think this team's win the World Series?
I think there's a lot of season left.
But no. If you had,
who says they're done doing stuff?
I
Last year they maneuvered all throughout the season before the deadline.
Yeah, but
doesn't mean you have to wait to the deadline to do things.
The best moves they made. I mean, they did acquire Andrew Vaughn, and that was everybody thought that was a nothing burger when
Quinn Priester.
Quinn Priester was that was true at the start of the year as well.
Yes.
So I mean,
things happened during the year before the deadline.
But none of those guys were guys you expected them to perform at the level that they did. Like, none of those guys came in and say, "Oh, here it is. They got Big Andrew Vaughn. That stick." No, that wasn't the case.
What if they do it again?
Oh, that'll be great. It'd be great. I just no. Hey, I mean, please. There's at this point now.
Write the check.
I've had a Packers Super Bowl. I had a Bucks NBA championship. I haven't seen the Badgers win a Rose Bowl in a very long time, but I saw it when I was a kid. I have not witnessed the Brewers win a World Series or even go to a World Series. Wasn't around for that.
And you watched back-to-back Final Fours.
And I did watch back-to-back Final Fours. One championship game, one heartbreak in the semifinal.
Yeah, that was a tough semifinal.
It was tough to watch, man. That was I couldn't imagine. You know, as a fan, it's so hard.
Yeah,
as a player,
hard.
You get to play in it. You know, you get to be in
the
it.
memories. It doesn't hurt as much as it hurts the fans.
Yeah, as a fan, it's like that because I couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? You actually could do something.
I couldn't. I literally was so mad a week later that I literally broke the glass window.
No, but you actually, like, as a fan, you only can watch other people and judge and critique and cheer. As a player, you actually, like, you made an impact. You did everything enough. You did everything you could. Though.
No, I didn't.
What did you not do that you could have done?
I missed 2 shots in a row, and I missed a 3 with 7 minutes left.
You didn't win.
That would have put us up 8.
Did you think you should have made the 3?
Absolutely, went in and out.
What? Okay, what did you do?
50% from the 3-point line.
Did you do anything differently on that shot?
I didn't make it.
No, but no, I mean, like,
I didn't make it, Kyle.
You didn't make it, but if you felt good about it leaving your hand, you make some, you miss some.
Oh, and
like in bowling,
so now it's just okay for me.
No, it's not.
I don't have to think about it ever. You can be upset, but
Ben Brust, when we lost that game, never once did I say, "Oh, Ben Brust was the reason why."
Yeah, but I wanted to be the reason why we won.
Well, you know,
or any of our teammates, honestly.
Well, maybe
shouldn't have let Trayvon take the last shot. That's
It was Trey Jackson, wasn't it? It was Trey Jackson.
He had done it all year. That's your take. What would you have liked to have seen?
I would have liked to see you take the shot.
Well, then you weren't paying attention to the game.
Were you not in the game?
I was in the game.
Oh, you were double covered, right?
Nope. I was guarded
double
by
covered.
Double covered.
That is quite
double coverage.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and double cover that.
Well,
what am I, Justin Jefferson?
Wasn't it kind of a football play because it was an inbounds? He only had a couple seconds, right?
We had 7 seconds. We had plenty of time to dribble it up.
I just know Trey chucked it off the back of the glass.
What I'm telling you is, let's just say I was guarded by the Harrison twins, one or the other. I couldn't remember who. And then a 6'8" Alex Poitras was guarding me. I was like, "Oh hell, I ain't getting a shot off."
So you weren't getting anything off. Okay.
It was like, "This sucks."
Was Trey was
so
the guy
I was like,
now
I'm like looking for an offensive rebound, like trying to run around. Hopefully, and there was no
if
time.
If memory serves, he did have a pretty good look. Though,
he did.
Right?
He had a decent look.
But
he was the guy who took the shot.
It came off hard.
Yeah.
Was he supposed to be the guy that took the shot though?
Burned into my brain.
Yeah.
Why didn't Frank get a chance to shoot it?
It was a full court. You had to run down full court.
You need one of the fast guys to shoot it.
Yeah, full court. I mean, 7 seconds is hopefully Frank in the corner. Frank somewhere.
Yeah, just leaving the guy who had 30 against Arizona the game
true.
before opening the corner.
I mean,
this is why you don't coach either.
No, they had so many guys, and I guess Trey was
I think Kyle should coach a basketball team.
I have coached youth basketball before, and I got them to win a game. They were bad.
I got them to win a game.
They were so bad. Their coach.
That's like getting a ring for a bad team.
No, their coach abandoned them.
And you were there to save the day?
Oh, we did win. We pressed a little bit, and we did win.
Did you get your 1-win ring?
Oh, no. Well, when it comes to the rings, baby, I keep winning and winning and winning because I went to Paul's Jewelers, and you can go to Paul's Jewelers as well. If you are thinking about getting engaged, you think about proposing to somebody, there is no other place you should look other than Paul's Jewelers in West Alice. I'm telling y'all this right now. The custom designs that they do, they can help you create your masterpiece. They have been trusted for over 59 years in Milwaukee, and I trusted them with my masterpiece, and they came through. But what I love about it, it's a customer service. It's second to none. Mitch and his team there, they worked with us. They showed us through the process. I understand how nerve-wracking it can be, but what they do as Paul's Jewelers is they make it so Easy. They have lab-grown diamonds for you. They have natural diamonds for you as well. And they're just adding a coffee shop to make it such a more personable experience. So if you are looking in the market to maybe propose, or you're looking to get your wedding band like I'm getting my wedding band, visit Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas. I promise you, you'll walk away saying this is a great experience. Visit Paul's Jewelers today, where you can create your custom jewelry. You can get yourself your wedding ring. You can get your girl her engagement ring. But more importantly, you will have a great experience where you create your masterpiece at Paul's Jewelers. That's Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas. Visit them today. Tell them Kyle sent you, and they'll show you some love.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Emperor Penguin. You'd be like, yes.
It looks like every other penguin.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We're still dealing with a broken down vehicle eastbound 94 right about at Hawley Road that's got the right lane blocked. So obviously seeing big delays coming in from just about 84th Street all the way to Hawley Road. More backups through the Stadium interchange to 35th. On the westbound side, slowing down from 35th Street all the way to Hawley Road. Southbound 43 also seeing some backups from just south of Silver Spring down towards North Avenue. Part of the problem is at Locust. We've got the 3 left lanes blocked with a broken down vehicle. Can't quite see what the vehicle is. I can see where the squad has the left lanes blocked, but it's going to be a tight squeeze as you're making your way through that area. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 40. Tomorrow, rain likely, but a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN. Weather is brought to you by Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more. For custom apparel that helps your team, business, or event stand out, choose Big Frog. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yuengling Guest Hotline. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yuengling Guest Hotline.
He's Adam Schefter. But it's hard to argue with what he's doing. He's playing at an elite level right now.
The Yuengling Guest Hotline on ESPN Wisconsin.
They're winning games. He's playing great football. I think every time he does that, he wins over more and more people.
Yuengling, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
I'm sure you feel the weather. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited, experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Stop by our amazing Waukesha showroom and visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Brice Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
At some point, you stop calling it pain, and you're just like, this is how I am. You don't have to be like that. You can get back to the real you, active and carefree you, and that's by getting to know Dr. Caravelli and her team at QC Kinetics and their regenerative treatments for joint pain. They're here in Mequon and Greenfield, and they're helping patients with pain from arthritis or injury in their knees, hips, and shoulders. They're helping people move, sleep, golf, and run so much better without the long recovery or surgeries. The science is real, the treatments are natural, and once your body gets the QC Kinetics flavor, it knows what to do. No hardware, no operating room. Just get back to the version of you that doesn't map out a route based off of, I don't know if I can do that, I can do that. You can do that. The more you don't do anything about it, the more damage can happen. So, first step, doesn't cost you a thing. That's calling 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strofe is running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Less is more. Of course, you can see us on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Everything is all there for you on the ESPN Wisconsin app. I think when it comes to the Milwaukee Brewers, I can't stop thinking about what you said, and I basically during the break was just trying to put in my head, all right, if this person's brought up here and this person's brought up there, how much longer do you have Turang? Will Turang be here? Misiorowski, like Logan Henderson, Quinn Priester, will he be helped? Like I started doing the like, if the equation adds up of all the talent and everything they have around them, it could be special.
Yep.
But what happens when Contreras goes? I know you have a young prospect, but like how many times? But like that like I just wish there was the perfect synergy point of having all the guys that are really, really good be on like the same time frame, building that continuity, meshing it with the getting rid of the pieces you know you can get rid of because they're not part of this core that's not going to help you do something really special, and mold together a perfect scenario of current players that are helping this team win, being on the team, and also having the young prospects come up, show what they're about, and it just molding all together in this perfect storm. Because unfortunately, that perfect storm is going to be what it has to take to get to a World Series and have a chance to win a World Series. Because as it stands right now, they'd have to catch super lightning in a bottle again in winning 90-plus games, getting themselves, a bye, not having to play in a wild card, winning a divisional series, getting to the NLCS, and then competing in the NLCS. And then not just competing in the NLCS, but then facing another probably Yankees-type team in a 7-game series. And again, the Braves, the Dodgers, again, what they did was special. Repeating the way that the Brewers did last year, can they do it? Yes. But it has to all work together. And they've managed to be everything you could ask for and more through all these injuries. They're 6 games above 500. They play a bunch of top payroll teams, 3 of the top 10 are in the next 4 series.
Keep bringing them on, baby.
Keep bringing them on.
That's what we have no choice.
But that's what you're living for right now in 26. And now you got me thinking what has to happen in 26 for this to be more real of potentially winning a World Series? And you're basically just out here saying it's not going to happen.
I mean, you have
if you're keeping it real.
No, you have to have a miracle. I mean, when you look at this lineup, do you really think that Joey Ortiz and David Hamilton and Luis is going to be guys that you can actually depend on in a tight situation in the playoffs? Like is that who those are the guys?
No, things need to happen.
So that's what I'm saying. And so
things can happen. That's what I was trying to hold on to is they had problems and they fixed it. I would love to know at what point Caleb Durbin played third base for the Brewers last year.
I mean, I think we're getting closer to it.
I feel like
he was up,
but it could have been post Memorial Day.
It might have been it might have been post Memorial Day.
And so again, just because they haven't addressed it yet doesn't mean they won't address it.
Caleb Durbin was already somebody you traded for. I know
you traded for,
and he wasn't part of the long term.
But they also traded for people in the season, as I mentioned last segment, that filled positions.
But they filled positions for Ben. Those trades.
Quinn Priester didn't just fill a position.
They were taking
of games.
They were taking flyers on guys because they felt like you bring in a Quinn Priester, we'll give an opportunity to start here, who he hadn't been able to find his footing quite yet. Same thing with Andrew Vaughn. It's like, all right, well, let's move on from a guy that said that he doesn't want to be here anymore because Jacob Misiorowski was coming up, so he wanted to.
You know what I do when we have these conversations, right? Where my pulse is, where I can figure out how far off things may be from what it feels like in a certain moment, and it's the odds to win a World Series.
Oh yeah, let's see what the Brewers' odds are to win a World Series.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn is yeah. Are they even top 10?
They're either 10 or 11. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're tied for 8th.
Okay.
The Orioles at +3. Like what? This is disrespectful. The Orioles and the Guardians have the same odds to win the World Series as the Brewers after going to the NLCS and winning the NL Central 3 straight years in a row. I'm not saying they're going to win a World Series. But damn it, just out of a value standpoint, the next time I step in Potawatomi Casino Hotel, I am putting money on the Brewers to win the World Series for the rest of my life.
That's a good move.
I'm doing it.
That's a really
at +3,000.
That's a really good.
$100 to win $3,000 on the Brewers to win the World Series,
or $100 you can donate to me.
No, I won't do that.
I'll be the house like Homer, huh?
You're gonna pay me $3,000?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Collecting from you would be like a nightmare. You'd probably pay me in BOGOs.
No, I pay. I know. I pay up my bets. My debt. What do you mean?
Countless examples. Lake Michigan, you go all the way under.
That's so different.
You didn't want to take a bet. You also are scared to make bets. You didn't make bets with our teammates at ESPN 1000, wear Caleb Williams jersey.
No. I said yes to do that, but they don't follow through on any of their bets.
You weren't a part of the Mac Fund fundraiser.
Yeah, I wasn't
but
here.
You just say, "Oh, I don't want to do it."
I wasn't. What do you mean? I wasn't. I got my mile.
I'm getting questions about the decathlon. I'll put it on both. Are you guys going to do a decathlon, or are you just scrapping that?
I'll do the decathlon.
By now, we're waiting for after Kyle's wedding.
We're getting very close to the territory where I can't get hurt. Yeah, we can do it in July.
But are we going to do it in July, or is this going to be another thing on the resume?
No, I'm happy to do it in July. Why would I not?
I'm game to do it today, tomorrow, July, June, August.
Boom.
Midnight, 4 a.m., you name it, I'm there.
That's a competitor.
That's not. He's just
here comes
talking.
backpedal Kyle
See,
Wallace.
the problem is that Strofe just says anything. All right, Strofe. So you want to go play?
I just say anything. Didn't we do a segment earlier in the show about your mouth getting you into trouble?
You want to play pickleball this week? You want to go shoot some play 1-on-1?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, all right.
Name the time and place. I'm there.
Cool. All right. Well, we can play 1-on-1 then. We'll play 1-on-1. We can play pickleball. We can play whatever.
When? I'm ready to do this. You guys, I'm waiting for you guys to say
will be
when,
spread
and
out.
I'll be there.
I'm going the rest of this week.
Of course he is. That's why he said he's ready to go. He's not going to be here.
I mean, we can do pickleball tomorrow.
Pickleball tomorrow?
Sure.
All right, we'll do pickleball tomorrow after work. Or you want to do it, I guess, before you want to do it. Ooh. I can't.
Oh,
you know what?
No,
wait.
Interesting.
No, I can do it after work. I just can't do anything before. I have meetings. I have work I have to do before the show.
I also have a very busy day.
Yeah, and so I'm saying after work.
So you can't make it work.
I can make it work after work.
Oh.
Yeah, Tuesday after work. Wednesday I'm
Here you guys go. Not caring about the fans.
So my life changes quite a bit after June 1st. So maybe before June 1st if I can get clearance from baby girl. But I don't think I'll get hurt. But you never know.
So now he needs clearance.
Oh, when it comes to getting that close to the wedding.
I said we can go tomorrow.
After work, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, I can do after work tomorrow.
Okay, I'll meet you at the pickleball court at 6 p.m.
All right, I can do after work tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can do after work tomorrow. I don't think I have anything. Wednesday's when I run into issues.
So we are executing one of the 10
we can do
decathlon events tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm good to go at 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Cool.
Verbal contract.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have anything going on tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have anything going on.
I guess let me double check the calendar real quick. But
I am not going to listen to this. And
I was going to go to my church to serve some food tomorrow, but
I will be having to tell my wife I am skipping swimming lessons to watch you two idiots play one-on-one pickleball.
I think I could skip serving the community at my church to the 26th, Tuesday the 26th. It's only Tuesdays. And next Tuesday I got.
He's got to sound. If he's skipping something, he's got to sound really good.
No, for real. No,
for real.
I was gonna go serve the community, but I can hold off on that.
All right, tomorrow, the first of the 10 decathlon events. Did this just happen? Will we follow through? Will they play pickleball at 6:00 tomorrow? And who do you got your money on? Holy crap! This is the next segment.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume money's on me.
I would not.
I think it's 50-50.
Here, Ben, what are you doing after work today? You have 5 minutes to go to pickleball court to show me how to play?
You can play with the wall. I'm helping either of you.
No, I don't. Okay, I just find somebody to teach me how to play, so I don't walk in not knowing the rules, bro.
I ain't teaching you anything.
I don't know.
This is between you guys.
How many weeks and months have you had?
He needs help before tomorrow. This is so good. Next.
You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Payback is I sure have. I still got a video from a lady talking crazy to me. I said, "Oh, ma'am, I am writing a review."
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound on 43 remains kind of a hefty ride right now as you're making your way down past basically from Silver Spring all the way down past Capitol Drive. Right about at Locust, we've got the 2 left lanes still blocked with a broken down vehicle, so heads up with that. Northbound, we're seeing backups from about Beecher Street all the way through the Marquette interchange, all the way up to the Locust area. Westbound 94 slowing down from about 35th Street to about Holly Road. Eastbound, they're still dealing with this disabled vehicle off with the right lane blocked right about at Holly Road. Delays coming in from about 76th Street all the way through the stadium. And check the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, increasing clouds, a low of 40. Tomorrow, rain likely, but a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN. Weather is brought to you by Lakeland Resort. Spring is here. Escape to Lakeland Resort in the Geneva Lakes region. Enjoy lakeside dining, golf, spa, and more. Plan your getaway at lakelandresort.com. Everything's better at the lake. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga.
Homer here with Mike Bruner of
ESPN.
Window Nation. Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation. How do you want to start about what you think people need to know about Window Nation that you know?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is they need to understand that we're not just a window company. I mean, we handle the install, every other aspect of that. If there's any follow-up service, you're going to have a sales rep or my number on the agreement where you can reach out and get things done very easily. Not that there is much follow-up service, but we're going to come in, kind of walk you through the process start to finish and get the job done right. We have some special ways of installing. Think about push-button cars 20 years ago. There was maybe 1 or 2 manufacturers that did it. Now everybody does it, and we are so ahead of the curve in how to properly install the windows. There's something that you're not going to see with every company out there.
Save big with Window Nation's Buy 4, Get 4 free sale going on now. Sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to book a consultation.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Brice Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Hungry for something fresh and delicious? Get your favorites from Cousin Subs delivered straight to your door. From our freshly baked bread and hand-sliced meats and cheeses to our famous sides, crispy golden fries, Wisconsin cheese curds, or creamy mac and cheese. Every meal made to order and ready to enjoy. Ordering is quick and easy online or through the Cousins app. Whether it's a solo lunch, family dinner, or a spread for the whole crew, let us bring it straight to you, fast and fresh. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
You ever notice how pain slowly stops being something you have and starts feeling like something you are? That's not how it's supposed to be be, and it doesn't have to stay that way. Hey, it's Ben Brust, and there's a team right here in Mequon and Greenfield. Dr. Caravelli and QC Kinetics are helping people break out of that cycle and get back to living life on their terms. If you're dealing with joint pain from arthritis or injury in your knees, hips, or shoulders, they're helping patients get back to moving, sleeping, golfing, running without surgeries or long recoveries. And people who thought they were out of options are finally seeing a path forward. This isn't guesswork. The science is real. The treatments are natural. QC Kinetics works with your body, giving it the tools it needs to heal itself. So picture this, getting through your day without mapping out places to sit, or avoiding stairs altogether, or passing on plans because of pain. Because the longer inflammation lingers, the more damage it can do. Don't wait on this. Take the first step now, and it won't cost you anything to get started. Call QC Kinetics today. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
On the Carbless Talking text line, 800-990-3776. AJ in Baltimore. Kyle, you my dog.
What happened?
Kyle, you my dog. Be a dog and stop being a puppy.
What does that mean?
It means you keep backing down to everything that Strofe brings at you for this decathlon.
I literally just said I'm going to play him tomorrow.
I'm just saying the way that you talk about, I got this, I got that. You
Bro,
sound soft.
I got a busy life. What do you mean? I got a whole bachelor party later
Again,
this weekend.
prioritizing everything else except the great fans of K&B, whatever we're going to call you.
I'm playing them tomorrow. What are we talking about? I'm competing tomorrow. I'm beating them in pickleball tomorrow.
So,
and all I asked was for you to just tell me the rules, but whatever, it don't even matter. I'll figure it out. I'm an athlete. I mean, I ain't worried about Strofe.
I feel like I'm playing over-under on a Thursday with myself right now, trying to remember everything that the 10 events, because it's been so long since you two actually committed to something.
Good luck.
If I remember correctly, Kyle was as scared as a chicken, balk, 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 balk. So he wanted to do a 100-meter run. He also wants to do a bench max out challenge at 65 pounds.
And
Is that right?
We could do. What do you want to do? Higher?
I think it was 75.
We could do 65 actually, because that's you could do more 65, so it makes it more.
It's not going to matter. You're going to win that.
You could do 185. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to win.
I've seen you do it before. You can do it.
The 3-cone combine drill.
Yeah, I'm going to destroy him in that.
Strofe did darts. He did pickleball. And he did the ultimate Packer-Backer trivia challenge. And when I looked up random Packers trivia and did this live on air, you guys are horrible. Kyle's all smoke, no fire. That's from Hunter. Then we have the, oh my God, this one's, I still can't wait for it, the 100-meter swim.
Yeah.
Freestyle. Survival of the fittest. 1v1 basketball. The last two. I think I picked these.
Yeah, you asking the wrong one. I just show up.
Strofe, do you have a memory? Because Kyle doesn't listen to anything we say.
No.
I got rid of the cooking challenge. What was the other one?
I don't know.
Help me out, K and B, whatever we call you.
You didn't have any written down somewhere?
I have a full document at my desk, I think.
Oh, well.
Remember signed that you said you would execute all these by a certain date that you probably lied about?
I'm not sure. Listen, this ain't on me. This ain't on me.
Strofer, you back yet?
I'm trying. No, he's not back yet.
Oh my gosh, just put him on hold.
And so what is it that you? So you really think tomorrow that I'm gonna lose in pickleball?
All right. So where did you get to?
What were the final 4 events? 100-meter swim, 1v1 basketball.
Correct. The taco contest that I think was nixed.
That is gone, but we can figure that out on the fly.
And then,
who knows each other's
yes,
fiance better?
Yeah. I know my baby girl.
Nah, Strofe's gonna beat you in that one.
Yeah, that's a given.
He knows every detail about.
He does not. We asked him something he got wrong a couple weeks ago. He doesn't know.
John in Minneapolis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, according to Shams Charania, is available to be potentially traded by the Milwaukee Bucks. They're taking suitors. What do you got on that in the Carbos Talk text line?
I just have the fact that you cannot let John Horst get near this draft pick as well as trading Giannis. His track record in drafts is horrendous. He needs to go. And he gave up 3 number ones for Drew. What did he give up for Dame? 2. He'll trade Giannis for like 1 number one, and he will not get a good package for him, because at this point you gotta get as much as you can. And I'm just saying that you gotta fire the whole front office, scouting staff, and everything, because his draft picks have been horrendous. Go back and look at them, just horrendous.
Well,
no lies told.
There's not a lot of lies on the drafting
Well,
thing.
they haven't been horrendous. There's been some good second-round picks. But, I mean, nobody that,
has made an impact for the team.
They traded Malcolm Brogdon.
Was
Malcolm
I don't
even
think Horst was.
No, that was John
Hammond's.
Hammond's.
Well, I guess
that was Hammond's last year, and he won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
That being said, if they do get assets, he was just extended. He was just up there, looked in lockstep with the Haslam group and everybody else. He's the general manager, and
he's kissing up to him. I ain't mad at him.
Smart move. That's called
Giannis
career
tripping.
preservation.
Yeah, that's what he's telling everybody.
The old Brust.
What?
Ass kissing. It's the old Brust.
And you're much different than me?
No, I'm not saying I am. I just learned from you.
You learned that from me?
I learned that it would be good for my career if I followed your footsteps. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So you think I'm just pure?
Yeah, you are. You do a lot of that.
I didn't think you're pure. I just think you're really good at it.
The K and B believers.
K and B believers.
That's not what that text says.
K and Belieber.
That's
K
also
and
not.
Beavers.
There you go. K and Beavers.
Yeah, but I was just kind of changing it. K and B believers, like the Benny believers. I guess I already have the believers.
You do have the Benny believers.
I
already.
do have. Somehow I have Benny believers out there.
It's been a rough. You have it. You didn't win all month of March.
And Are You Smarter Than Ben
Or
Brust?
April. Oh my gosh.
It's been a while.
You haven't won in 2 months?
It's been 2 months since I got a dub.
8 weeks.
Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Are You Smarter Than Ben Brust, brought to you by Lakeland University and Geist Garage Doors.
You started off hot.
Brian Bulaga, the Super Bowl champ, is going to wrap up the show before the Homer Hour next. But first, you're going to tell us about your home.
Oh, if you're looking to make upgrades to your home, I have the perfect upgrade with your windows by using Universal Windows Direct. With Universal Windows Direct, they stand out because of the simple fact that they have this great technology. They have this super spacer technology that helps keep your home warm and comfortable and also energy efficient. If you've been waiting for the right time to upgrade with the right company, well, Universal Windows Direct is that exact company. And right now, when you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there is no limit. The more you upgrade, the more you save. Plus, peep this. You get 24 months, 0 payments, no interest. Yes, you heard me right. Not a single payment for 2 years, so you can enjoy your beautiful new windows without spending a single dime. And right now, during the month of May, they'll give you $500 off your next home improvement project. What are you waiting for? Work with my friends at Universal Windows Direct right now. Remember, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. 24 months with no payments and no interest, plus $500 off your next home improvement project. You like me? You'll be saying, I love my windows. So call them today at 414-410-2000 or contact Universal Windows Direct by going to UWD.com. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Brian Bulaga
You're
joins us
dealing
next.
with Kyle and Brust
Man, Kyle, do you ever know what you're talking about?
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
May is Skilled Trades Month, a time to celebrate the hands-on careers that keep our communities and our economy moving forward. At Junior Achievement, students learn that great careers don't always start behind a desk. With support from Komatsu, students are exploring opportunities in skilled trades, advanced manufacturing, engineering, and technology in Milwaukee's Harbor District. Thank you, Komatsu, for helping inspire the next generation of builders, problem solvers, and innovators. Learn more at ja.org.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Mark Reinhardt is IT manager at ACS Group. Mark, your company has had business technology from James Imaging Systems for years. Right out of the blocks, would you recommend James to others?
Yes, I've had nothing but a great experience with James Imaging Systems, and I would definitely want to share that with others.
A great experience in what way?
I think it's just a personal touch. They actually listen to our needs, walking our business, and finding out what solutions we need to do our job better.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation, adding up to more bang for your business technology dollar.
Yeah, we are absolutely getting a return on investment on the dollars we're spending with James Imaging Systems.
Mark, safe to say ACS Group is happy?
Very happy with James Imaging Systems. People are smiling.
Put a smile on your face with James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
The Crew take on the Dodgers Friday, May 22nd through Sunday the 24th. Join Boy Band Night on Friday the 22nd, presented by Wintrust. Grab a theme night ticket for a Brew Crew Boys t-shirt and stay for post-game fireworks presented by T-Mobile. Then on Saturday, the first 25,000 fans collect a patriotic Brewers hat. Close it out with Family Sunday fun as the first 5,000 kids 14 and under get a Brewers pennant on the 24th, courtesy of Joy. Grab your seats at brewers.com.
The last weekend in June, experience the excitement as the Epson Tour's rising stars compete in the Island Resort Championship at Sweetgrass, the ultimate fan-friendly golf event with great views and chances to meet the next generation of LPGA players. Tickets are $10 and kids get in free. June 26th through the 28th, the Island Resort Championship at Sweetgrass. For tournament details and to explore our premier golf destination, visit islandresortgolf.com today.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Conveniently located in between Madison, Milwaukee, and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch the action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get you in free with a paying adult at the gate and camp on site all weekend long. IndyCar is must-see and is coming up on June 18th through the 21st. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com to get tickets.
Breaking Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
You need to stop accepting the pain and just saying, this is how I am, because you can change that and get to the normal you, the active and carefree you. And Dr. Caravelli's team at QC Kinetics can help with their regenerative treatments for joint pain, and they're here in Mech 1 in Greenfield. Helping patients with pain from arthritis or injury in their knees, hips, and shoulders, and now they're moving, sleeping, golfing, running, and doing a lot more without surgery and long recoveries. That science is real. The treatments are natural, and once your body gets the QC Kinetics flavor, it knows how to heal. So no operator room, no hardware. Get back to the version of you that doesn't map out a easy route that might be inconvenient to others. You can live your best life. And the first step doesn't cost you a thing. 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. On the Yuengling guest hotline is Brian Bulaga, the Super Bowl champ. Brian, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing just great. Kyle believes that Trey Smack is going to be as good as Mason Crosby.
No, okay. This
what,
is
what is
crazy.
We have specials on everything about Giannis. Everybody's doing fine. They're now looking for Giannis. He's official. That no one's bothered by that.
Homer, you sound shocked. Didn't you notice? Did you not think that the Bucks were trying to trade Giannis? They tried to trade him a couple months ago at the trade deadline. Giannis doesn't want to be here anymore.
I am shocked that you, of all people, are shocked.
You see, like this is breaking news. No, the breaking news.
I thought it was. That's the way we're handling it on the station.
No, I mean
we got all kinds of special.
Well, you gotta inform people.
Have we ever had that before?
Yeah, I'm
play
sure.
the thing that Brian put together. Play this and let Bulaga hear it.
Do you have it on the ready?
Bucks news on ESPN Milwaukee. The Bucks are taking offers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. React to the news here on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
We reacted.
I don't believe we've ever done that before. Am I correct?
No, we've
done it many times.
We've totally done
like
this
that.
before.
Your trade news, yeah,
all the time.
So Brian, I guess react to Giannis. Are you surprised that Giannis?
When Doc Rivers retired, we had those.
Are you?
I didn't say Doc Rivers. I said with Giannis like that.
Yeah, we did it on a trade deadline. So when you hear about Giannis getting traded, are you surprised that the Bucks are open to trade offers for Giannis?
No, I'm not shocked at all.
Okay,
there it is, Brian Bulaga.
Homer, change your show notes.
The perfect
for,
answer.
The Homer Hour coming up here. Brian's not surprised.
I mean, we were talking about this like last year, I believe, Homer.
We may have been talked about it. It wasn't presented the same way. There was the guy on ESPN or whatever. Who's the guy who does the
Shams?
Yeah.
Well, the big
I don't believe he has stated this ever before.
That they were taking trade offers at the trade deadline. It got down to the point where they were reviewing trade offers, and then they decided they didn't want to trade them, and they were going to wait to the summertime. And guess what?
But was that officially reported?
It was not.
Yes, that was officially reported.
Not by him. What? Not by. He's the guy. He's the ESPN NBA guy. He's never said this before.
So do you go by everything he says?
I thought we're ESPN, aren't we? What do we? We're going Fox.
We're Good Karma Brands. We're private.
What do you mean?
With a partnership
Our
with ESPN.
owner has how many ESPN stations? 30?
I mean, this guy's like the Woj bomb. You got to believe.
Yes, he's the new Woj guy.
Oh, stop.
What?
Brian, I know what you're doing.
What do you mean he's doing that?
It's true. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. Way to go, Brian.
Replaced?
That's why we do a show together. We think alike.
It is who you replaced, but it doesn't mean it's the end all be all. It's the only. It's news, and it could be coming from the agents. It could be coming from the team. It could be coming from the players.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if the NBA. I feel like these guys have so much pull over the owners in the league that they get what they want. So if this guy's reporting it, who is the new Woj? I don't want to butcher his name. Shams.
The new Woj is perfect. That's exactly what it is. Nicely done.
Yeah.
So when they report it, or this guy reports it, it's most likely gospel. Like that's what.
Yeah, but the whole thing is he's been reporting on Giannis wanting out of Milwaukee, and he hasn't left Milwaukee, and it's been like 2 years of him reporting the same thing.
Yeah, but times have changed now.
I'm not saying they haven't. I'm just saying it's strong to treat it like the gospel.
I'm going to go with this guy's take on it. I think
this guy,
the new
Woj.
The new
we're
Woj.
reacting to the news of the day, the breaking news of the day.
He didn't want to use it again.
Well,
Nicely done, Brian.
I mean,
sorry, back to whatever you guys were doing.
I guess the reality is that Giannis, at this point now, it has never been reported in the offseason that the Bucks are open to trading Giannis. Like, even before it was Giannis is open to having a new home.
The
in the
stuff
Bucks.
about New York occurred
that
months after
the
it
lottery.
actually supposedly happened.
Yeah, no, this is different. This is
today.
Jimmy Haslam literally said, we want to have a decision before the draft.
Right.
And
correct.
Being open to trade means
he didn't say they were open to trade. He said we're going to have a decision.
Yeah, now.
But
They're
both choices.
But trade has come out of his mouth before.
But I love how Jimmy says like that they're going to have a decision. Like they're not going to not offer a Supermax if they don't get a trading partner that they feel like they're getting the best assets for. But if they do that, he might just walk as a free agent and not sign the Supermax. So, again, the thing that is most real is that they made this news after the weekend of the lottery.
Yeah, Giannis will not. Fair, but Giannis will not finish next season as a Milwaukee Buck. I can tell you that. 2027, he ain't a Milwaukee Buck.
2026. 27. The season starts.
Well, I'm just saying 2027. Even if he starts the season
this
with the
year,
Bucks,
he won't finish the season.
Yeah,
with
no.
the Bucks.
Now, Brian Bulaga, what do you make of the Packers going into this season with a rookie kicker? I know he can kick against Haversick. Brandon McManus was released, but I don't know. You feel like did you have Mason your entire time?
Yep, sure did.
So, what do you make of going into this year with a rookie kicker?
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes you a little nervous just to start, right? Like you're not sure what to expect and how he's going to handle certain situations in different stadiums. It's not kicking in the SEC where you're in warm weather climates most of the time, and it's normally pretty good weather year in, year out. It's way different when you play in the NFC North, and just in the NFL in general with where you travel around in the winter months. So you're always nervous until you see how he starts doing, right? And to me, obviously, he's a highly regarded college kicker, which obviously you have to be to get into the NFL. But I mean, listen, like McManus started off so good, and then obviously the way it ended was, I mean, you can't have games. Yeah, you can't have games decided like that, and that's almost like we've had 2 years of that now, right? And if you're trying to fix issues around the team, and that's an issue, you're going to go over every hurdle with trying to fix that. So I just got to kind of accept it and roll with it, and I'm okay with it. I just hope he's ready because, like, this isn't like kicking for the Browns. There's a lot of pressure kicking for the Packers because you're expected to win games.
We have to get to the Homer Hour, Kyle, but we can.
Is it 57?
We had to talk about.
Go ahead. You can be in progress. That's fine.
We had to talk about the breaking Giannis news. Go ahead, Kyle.
Well, as a player,
you got the approval
just
from Homer.
really quickly. As a player, having a rookie kick